Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Thank you for choosing Klein Alley Airlines. You made a mistake.
Good morning, KROQ listeners. I love each and every one of you.
Where did that come from? Whoa, Sweet Devin Snake, did you see that?
What's up, Klein and Alley Show?
Hey, it's KROQ.
Good morning.
Klein Alley, you guys are great. Listen to you every day.
Viva Klein Alley Show.
Hooyah, Navy. Hooyah, Navy. Hooyah, Navy.
Game's the game.
Let's get the show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Well, hell yeah. Good morning. Welcome to your Prequend. It can officially begin. Friday Eve is here. We are Klein Alley Show back in your ear holes. And if you're watching, streaming right now live on YouTube as well, in case you need some visual stimulation to go with the show. And today, don't look for us. Look for Nick Hexem.
Oh, my God. Way hotter than either of us put together.
I think it was almost a year ago that he was playing at KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, and my wife brings him up every week about how attractive that man was.
And she, like you, doesn't really care that much about live music, right? So the fact that she actually watched part of the show and asked about him.
So the only time she doesn't want to leave a thing early, she was like, that guy in the tank top, oh my God. Who is that again? I'm like, that's Nick Hexem from 311. You like the song Amber? She's like, God, he is so good looking.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, yep, he's a very good looking guy.
A good one to follow on Instagram, too, if you want to see a lot of, like, almost shirtless pictures of him just playing guitar on the sidewalk. He seems like a
tank top for you, Klein.
Oh, you brought me a tank top? Great. We could do a Who Wore It Best. Also, he is a hometown hero. He's been walking around the streets of Southern California doing all sorts of things. I think at one point he was filling potholes for residents. At one point he was cutting shrubbery away because a bunch of stop signs were being blocked or whatever.
Yeah, he's Mr. Safety.
He has become a friend of every Southern California resident now, and he'll be in our studio a little bit later this morning. Big announcement. Also, he'll be playing some music for us. And if you're a fan of Tame Impala, we have that happening in about an hour as well. So get ready. Of course, let's not bury the lead. Tickets all over the place for you to see 21 Pilots at the KROQ private show. And even though it's only day number 4 of us doing this, and we'll be doing it all this week and all next week, people are getting incredibly desperate. And people are getting angry, and now they're going through all of the emotions, similar to after you deal with a death. You got to deal with the acceptance and the grieving and the anger. This is what's happening now. If you think about this, from the announcement, it started with pure excitement, and then it immediately switched to anger because people didn't like the way we did the reveal with 21 Pilots.
Now it's transitioned to crying.
And now it's a lot of bartering, and I'll do anything, and what do you need? And then so I'm looking at every single emotion that people could experience, but we'll give you the tickets at least 5 times this morning. So be ready to win your way into that show with us.
And look, we would like to give everybody tickets. I mean, I'm getting DMs, I was responding to DMs last night that was like, hey, I couldn't get through. I tried to play your little games. I tried to be caller 21. Please, can you just give me the tickets? Like, I would respond to a DM and be like, all right, here you go. There's a process here. I would love to do that, but we can't.
Omar, is this very angry girl? Is this edited for radio or no?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to hear this because we're going to get to this later, but there's someone that is so upset about it that she's put all of her anger at you, Allie, which is nice, finally, for me to get out of the crosshairs for a moment.
All right. So this message goes out to specifically the Klein and Alley Show netbangers. I want to give you guys the utmost respect. I understand that you guys are huge on hashtag grow the show. Me too. Me too. Like I've always explained to all of you guys, I am a big Kevin Klein fan.
Well, thank you.
Oh, my God.
I'll take that.
All right.
That's my fan base. Shut up, Jake. That's my fan.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of you right now, Kevin, and I know you guys made fun of that earlier, and I know it was towards me because I say it all the time. Like, Allie was like, oh, I'm a Kevin fan. Oh, I love him, blah, 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 and then now I don't.
I don't think Allie's ever said that.
What? That doesn't sound like me.
Have you ever been a fan of me?
Mildly at one point.
Literally, you. I've never liked Allie anyways.
What?
Oh, my God.
All right.
I'm with her on this one.
Yeah, she's cool again now.
Yeah,
all right. We're back on board.
All right. I like what she's saying. I'm with this.
You. Literally, you. I've never liked Allie anyways. But I'm going to start actively talking about it because I've put you on the map since the beginning. Nobody knows who the you are. So I was doing you a favor. Plus, I tune into KROQ for other on-air personalities as well, and just the station as well, because I like the music.
What is happening?
I'm not sure what she's upset, I think, because of something involving not getting 21 Pilots tickets yet. But the part that's crazy to me is that if some people get upset because they were caller 20 or they were caller 19 or whatever, they didn't get the tickets or they couldn't get through or we didn't like their story, we didn't pick them. This is the part about this that sucks, is that we do this intimate show, which is a cool thing that KROQ can put on because of the relationship with the band. And it's supposed to be a good thing. People are excited about it. But now it's turned into just all this anger and rage.
Get out of your goddamn head. There are only literal regulars, which I was one of them, that are tuning into you. Again, you have no idea what the you're even talking about.
True. That is true most of the time.
What is she talking about? I don't think she knows what she's talking about.
She lost me a while ago. Don't upset her because she put us on the map, Klein. She can take us right off.
I can clock every bullshit that comes out of your mouth. Especially for someone that has ADD. You should be more hyper aware.
Man, she really talked down about your ADD.
So this goes out specifically to Allie. You are running and walking that mental health suicide watch. You are the worst person to be doing that, representing that, talking of 21 Pilot fan. You have no idea clearly what that band is about. So you.
Whoa, damn.
And that girl won tickets.
We gave her tickets. We got her information. She's going.
So anyway,
we're going to see her at the Bellwether.
A lot of emotion. But I can stand by 85% of what she said. And this is Foo Fighters now on KROQ. Klein Alley Show. If you would like to go to the private 21 Pilots show, you'll have many chances this morning to win your way in, including the return of Generation Wars, or you can just listen to the entire show starting right now. Take some notes. Hopefully your memory serves you, and then later on, when we get into our bonus hour, answer some questions about things that happened on today's show and win your way in. Although I will warn you, it is costing people their jobs.
I just wanted to call and say I am so sorry. I was on hold for your show quiz. I had all my notes next to me, ready to go. And I got caught by my employer being on the phone. And so I ran to the bathroom, and that just caused more suspicion. And I didn't lose my job today, guys. We're all good. But Klein and Alley making bad life decisions because I love your show, and I want to go see 21 Pilots. All right. Have a good show.
Take some notes.
That's a good impression of those listeners.
That's a strong impression. So anyway, just pay attention to what happens today. It'll be worth it. As we mentioned, Tame Impala stopping by, and also Nick Hexem of 311 will be in the studio as well. And today's the day. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Allie did her drive-through therapy yesterday.
Drive Thru Confession.
Drive-through confession, where you got to drive through. I don't know, which place did you go to?
I chose a McDonald's.
Allie went to a McDonald's, and we gave her some
McDonald's
options.
That's not my McDonald's, thank God.
We gave her options as to what she could confess to the person at the drive-thru. Keep in mind, Jake did it, and he was going through a breakup at a Jack in the Box.
Very simple thing, by the way, compared to what I told the people.
Well, I had to say that I found out my wife was pregnant by another person at a Starbucks drive-thru, and I didn't get a lot of sympathy there, except they did write, "Feel better" on my cup.
Right. Well, there is a McDonald's worker at the drive-thru in Thousand Oaks who now believes that I have herpes.
You do?
No!
You do have herpes.
According to this hypothetical scenario that I acted out yesterday, yes.
So we will listen to that. If you want uncomfortable, awkward drive-thru interactions, you will get that this morning as well.
You know, also, I didn't realize that they have multiple lanes in this drive-thru, and the voice echoes. It was like a strong echo. So there was like 3 people at different drive-thrus who also heard what I was saying.
Herpes. Well, that'll be coming up
a drag race.
later this morning as well. So get ready for that uncomfortableness. And we appreciate you starting your day with us, so much so that we'd like to give you $100 of Allie's money right now if you're on the phone at 800-520-1067 and can answer 5 questions about the news. All you got to do is beat Allie. Beat her, take her money, 800-520-1067. And just for getting through, we give you tickets to see our buddy Bert Kreischer at Yaamava, plus $50 to play the slots. So we'll get to that after this quick break. Once again, it's Allie Knows the News at 800-520-1067. That is next.
Huge band.
And the Grammy goes to 21 Pilots.
Small venue.
Album of the year goes to 21 Pilots.
And your only way in.
The biggest selling rock album of the year
is to win.
Give it up for 21 Pilots!
Attention, Los Angeles. This is Josh from 21 Pilots. KROQ is hosting a private show with us at the Bellwether.
Listen from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. to get on the exclusive guest list.
I don't believe I wish we could turn back time. Taking my time on my ride. Please don't make any sudden moves.
A KROQ private show with 21 Pilots at the Bellwether. Courtesy of Atlantic Records.
Listen from 9 to 6 for your only way in.
Can you believe that, Josh?
Sweet.
On the world famous KROQ.
KROQ.
grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Let's start with some good old-fashioned outrage, because we can always find a reason to be upset about something. And right now, everyone is upset with Amazon Prime because of the new images that advertise the James Bond movies. Amazon bought the James Bond franchise, so they own 007. They've got the whole catalog on Prime Video. But if you look at the movie posters that pop up on your screen under What to Watch, you'll notice that all the guns have been removed from the images of James Bond. For example, a promo shot for Dr. No shows Sean Connery as Bond, and he's normally got his, arms crossed and he's holding a gun. AI removed all the guns from all the posters. And everyone's like, this is James Bond. Why are we removing the guns? And then people were photoshopping him with bananas and hot dogs instead of a gun. Got really interesting there, but now they've put all the guns back because they realized everyone really wanted the guns in the James Bond promotional pictures.
They also swapped out all those cool Bond cars with Amazon delivery trucks, which are not nearly as cool. That guy used to drive around Jaguars and all those cool, one-of-a-kind Bond cars. And I don't understand, because there was a time where guns were funny. They're not funny anymore now because people can't seem to control themselves.
Because kids are getting killed
Yeah, there's
now?
mass shootings and school shootings. But back in the old school Bond days, that was cool, because the only time you'd see a gun was there's that guy on the movies with the gun.
And they weren't big Rambo type guns. They were those little tiny sleek guns.
Yeah, silencers
it was
on them.
Yeah, it was let me just take this out of my ankle and shoot you with it. But I also feel like this is a class, you want things to remain preserved in a certain way.
Right.
I think everyone thought when they bought the James Bond franchise they were just going to Photoshop a lot of great Amazon items.
Well, they've done that
into the movies.
With cigarettes, sometimes they'll be like, I could have sworn that guy used to have a cigarette. Now all of a sudden it's been photoshopped out.
Right.
You go, I like that cigarette.
Yeah, I know.
How
would they shoot Mad Men without cigarettes?
Couldn't do that.
Yeah.
They used to celebrate the good old days, or whatever, the old days. Good for some, I guess. Not if you're a executive assistant.
Good for
in the
some,
office.
bad for all the people who got cancer from chain smoking.
Right, minus that part, sure.
All right, everyone's putting up their Halloween decorations right now. You're starting to see all those giant inflatables pop up everywhere. But as we get into the holiday season, thieves start ramping up for a good season for them, a nice season of stealing. And they're starting by stealing our Halloween decorations. If they are massive, they don't care. They will still steal them. And someone has stolen a giant Jack Skellington in Corona.
Police are on the hunt for the person who made off with a 13-foot Jack Skellington decoration. The animatronic is worth more than $500. And it's
great deal, by the way, for a 13-foot.
Yeah, my neighbor has one of these.
Jack Skellington.
Yeah, one on my street too.
Yeah.
You think your neighbor's was purchased authentically, Omar? Or you think that was a stolen?
Oh, no, he's had it for years, yeah. And he does the cool move where he'll just leave it up through Thanksgiving because
it's Christmas, Jack Skellington.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
smart idea.
It's a great. You can stretch it for multiple seasons. Any Jack Skellington.
You put a Santa hat on any skeleton you have in your yard. You could ride that thing for months.
That is the biggest gift Disney gave us.
It's really.
After Christmas, you put a bathing suit on him. You're good all year.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Jake. Just get a bathing suit on that skeleton.
It's hilarious.
Leave it in the yard.
And it's been a holiday staple for the homeowner for years. Police say such thefts are rare in the neighborhood, but seasonal animatronics are in high demand for thieves.
I didn't realize seasonal animatronics are in high demand. Copper wire and seasonal animatronics. But you should see the video of this guy stealing it, because Jack Skellington's so skinny, and he's just running through the driveway. It looks like he's about to pole vault.
Well,
it's pretty
he
incredible.
just has a regular-ass car, too.
Yeah, he just has a Honda Civic.
Is that a crime of opportunity? Like, you think he was driving by, saw the thing, and goes, I need that, I'm going to take it? Or do you think they scoped it out?
I think they scoped it out.
Really?
This guy seems like, all right, I got it. It wasn't just I'm walking by. He pulled into somebody's driveway, ran and got it, and then did a really fast Olympic sprint with it back to his car.
I forget who it was, but someone I know recently was given a Halloween inflatable that was clearly used from someone else, and probably that was a stolen
item. I blame
item.
Amazon for that.
That was me.
Oh,
Allie gave me a Christmas present, and it was a Halloween inflatable with a giant hole in it.
That's right, Allie. That's right. It's probably stole. That's probably where the hole's from. I probably ripped it out of her neighbor's yard.
No, I didn't. I bought it on Amazon, all right? And I looked at the reviews after Omar told me that story, and there are a lot of people who said that the quality of it was not good, and that's probably why somebody bought it, ripped a hole in it, returned it after Halloween, and then my dumbass bought it.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Omar. You deserve it.
Thank you.
Lasts multiple seasons. All right, in a
Put
slow...
a bathing suit on that inflatable. You can leave it up
Yeah.
year-round, you know?
So in a job market that's slowing, it seems like a good job to have is any job at all. But according to a new research study, there are certain jobs that people would rather not have, and these are the most undesirable jobs. These are the worst jobs according to Americans. And most of them are very essential, but not necessarily desirable based on a few different factors: stress levels, physical demands, public perception, low compensation, things like that. Things like porta potty cleaner, a lot of cleaners, crime scene cleaner, hotel room cleaner, roadkill cleaner / remover, diaper service worker, which I didn't realize was a thing, head lice cleaner.
Serious question. And a head lice cleaner, is as much as that seems gross.
have no lice.
I know, Vanessa. Thank you. Good job. But as far as that job goes, she's very proud of herself. Lice-free again.
Kids can get it easily.
Listen, last year I had to go through that in my house, and I don't know where they've come up with their pricing for head lice cleaning, but they marked that up. It is more expensive to get taken care of head lice because I tried all that over-the-counter crap, and the lice, they survive it. So you got to go to a place
It's like they get immune.
They put like black lights in your head and all this stuff. And when I
And your kids are not shaving their heads, right?
They refused. I said,
That'd be my go-to.
I said, chrome that dome. We started chanting. And they all of a sudden you leave and they tell you the price. And you're like, no, I'm not buying the franchise. I just had to pay for a few shampoos.
Yeah, but I imagine, how much would someone have to pay you to do that? That is a terrible job.
Of all the ones you mentioned, I think the grossest of all those is actually the hotel room cleanup. Even worse than the porta potty and the crime scene cleanup.
No.
Because
Porta potty is the worst.
People are at their absolute grossest when they're in a hotel because they're like, this ain't my problem.
You just rip the sheets off,
It's
throw
not
them in the
feces
thing.
all the time. Maybe there's some feces, but not like porta potty feces.
This is all feces
So-
and like weird feces. No one poops normal in a porta potty.
It's true.
It's always
like
weird.
The worst. Yeah.
It is wild that people have lost all control of aim.
Yeah. It's like, what is going on in here?
Yeah. So you think that's the worst of those cleaning jobs?
Yeah. Crime
There's a crime
scene.
scene in a porta potty.
That's,
it is a crime
that
scene.
person's like, why do I have both of these jobs? But crime scene cleanup at least would have some interesting aspects to it, right? Like a serial killer or some kind. There's at least something where you're like, whoa.
This is a vast minority of crime scenes.
I know. I'm sure most of them are just old dead person, but still.
Right. But also, you don't really get to do the fun stuff. The fun stuff was done by the detectives, and you just get to go and sweep up the brains.
Well, another thing that's on the list is forensic entomologist. So the person that studies all the weird bugs. Where it's like the blowflies have deteriorated and eaten this body for this long. That's when the body died. All that stuff, like you having the insects that you have to inspect.
These jobs you're saying are available?
Yeah, sewage
good.
worker as well. If you
Good.
like that.
There you go. If you need a gig, you got some opportunities.
Hey guys, just a real quick update here. The Evanescence Bring Me to Life official HD music video currently now has 1,459,785,642 views. And if my math is correct, since Johnny just hit 1 million views on Instagram, he only needs 1,458,785,642 views to match Evanescence.
We're getting close. We've got a couple of videos doing great at Klein Alley Show on Instagram. We are only 1 billion plus away from matching Omar's favorite stat.
In range.
How high will that video for that song go on YouTube? Omar will never know. He's climbing by the moment. He loves that information. Please continue to share it with him. It's
Any Evanescence factoids, especially relating to Bring Me to Life. Omar's always into it.
His 2 favorite things on the planet, baseball and Evanescence factoids.
So this is over, right?
Yeah. No, it's not. We're going to keep going with it until you eventually admit that you hate Evanescence, Omar.
They're fine.
I know. You just don't like stats about their music videos. We've got little Allie Knows the News action to get into right now. Chance for you to win her money and some prizes just for getting on the air. And then we will give you what you really are after, which is tickets to go see 21 Pilots at the private KROQ show. But let's go ahead and say hi to, there's a lot of people that want you this morning. I don't blame you. It's
People
easy,
want me?
Easy money on a Thrifty Thursday to take El Cheapo's cash. Hello. Is this Mirabelle?
Yes, this is her.
You've been paying attention to what's been going on in the world at least a little bit?
I'm not going to lie, no.
Okay, great. You're already
Love it.
already overqualified. Allie's going to go ahead and stomp out of the KROQ studios. And you get 5 questions. You get to go first. Answer them quickly, confidently, and accurately. And hopefully we can pay the people. There's nothing that makes us happy around here than when we pay the people, especially when we get these custom theme songs that people have recorded just for the segment.
Oh, crap. She buys her friends, ends up being gently used.
Yes.
Let's find out if Allie knows the news. Upstep.
She loves giving people stuff that is gently used. That is a fact, especially when it comes to presents. And now your 5 questions can officially begin.
Allie knows the news.
Question number 1. This rock star has been hospitalized after a car crash in Malibu. Who has been hospitalized after a car crash in Malibu?
The one from Foo Fighters.
Go to question number 2. George Clooney has confirmed that another sequel to this movie is a go after securing the money they needed.
George Clooney. Who's that one?
Who's that one? Oh, boy.
Top Gun.
Go to question number 3. This KROQ band officially has their very own Erewhon smoothie called OG Goth. KROQ band has teamed up with Erewhon to release a probably very affordable smoothie called OG Goth. Which band?
The Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Question 4. An Australian bodybuilder has just set a new world record by doing 733 of what in 1 hour?
Push-ups.
And finally, question number 5, and perhaps the most important news story in the world. Ortega Taco Shells have just collabed with what other brand to create a new taco shell flavor?
Is it Doritos?
All right. I will write it down, and we will bring Allie in, and we shall score it together. If you did better than Allie, you get $100 of her money on a Thrifty Thursday. Hey, fear not. If you win or lose, tomorrow could be a $500 Friday. All you got to do, be ready to call us tomorrow morning around this time to win $500 of Allie's money if you beat her. Question number 1, Allie.
Yes.
This rock star has been hospitalized after a car crash in Malibu.
Oh, right. I believe that would be Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons of Kiss is in the, I don't know if he's still in there. He got released, but regardless.
He hit a parked car.
Hit a parked car. That seems like a Gene Simmons move right there. And I'm sure he'll promote something on the way to the hospital, like Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry or something, because that guy loves shilling. Boy, does he love a good shill.
Yeah.
That is correct. Allie goes up 1-0. Go to question number 2. George Clooney has just confirmed another sequel to this movie is a go after securing the money they needed.
Oh, is it more Oceans? More Oceans movies?
She guessed Top Gun. Terrible guess. George Clooney has confirmed that Ocean's 14
oh my God, I was right.
will be happening because they stole enough money in Ocean's 11 to pay for this one. So we go to question number 3 now. Allie's up 2-0. This KROQ band has their very own Erewhon smoothie called OG Goth.
Mm-hmm. Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, okay. She thought it was the Chili Peppers, and I could see that. But the answer is it is Smashing Pumpkins, OG Goth. We're going to have to do probably a high-voltage food review. Get that in here.
It looks good.
Someone's going to have to try it, and we just got to start raising money for that thing. What's that cost, $45?
It's $19.79, and I volunteer because I really want to try this, too.
Oh, it's $19.79.
Great.
Cute.
Perfect. So, Johnny, we'll get that maybe tomorrow. We'll get the shot collar on you, and you can go ahead and taste it as we put voltages of electricity through your body.
Yes,
and
sir.
we go to question number 4. Allie's sweeping right now. Question 4. An Australian bodybuilder has just set a new world record by doing 733 of what in 1 hour?
Squats?
We did learn that squats are important. That would be difficult. 733 of anything in an hour would be tough. She said push-ups, but the correct answer, which seems almost impossible, is pull-ups.
Oh, my God. You did 700 pull-ups?
733 pull-ups in 1 hour.
Dude, we were impressed that Johnny could do like 7.
I know. That was, my mind's still blown on that. So good job.
My mind is still...
No one gets the point. And we go to this final question. Allie's still up by 3 as we go to question number 5. Ortega taco shells have collabed with what other brand to create a new taco shell flavor?
So many collabs. I think is it a Cheez-It?
She thought Dorito, but those do exist already. And the new one is the Cheez-It Ortega taco shell. Well,
White people taco night.
Goes great with your ground turkey and your yogurt instead of sour cream. That's what Allie has at her house for White People Taco Night. And what must we shamefully admit, Maribel, as we put Allie's money back in her pocket?
Womp womp. My name's Maribel from Fontana, and Allie knows the news.
Tomorrow,
Thanks for playing.
Thank you for playing. And tomorrow, we'll make it all worth your while because we will give you the chance at $500 for the $500 Friday. But give that nice lady some Bert Kreischer tickets at Yaamava and $50 to play the slots. The very least we can do on KROQ.
I still lie to my doctors about how much I drink.
How much do you really drink?
I mean, I drank a pint of vodka this morning.
Oh, this morning. Oh, man.
A pint?
Yeah, when your show started.
Oh.
You know,
Oh, man, you got to up that.
You just drank a pint of vodka before 10 a.m.?
Yeah. Sorry.
And how much are you telling your doctor that you're drinking?
That I've stopped.
Oh, okay. That is a large lie.
Oh, man. It's a very big difference. All right.
You're
fair enough.
checking 0 on that questionnaire? That's crazy.
Klein Alley Show.
You're going to get an 8-bit version of a 21 Pilots song. Obviously, you know what the regular song is, but do you know the 8-bit version? Here we go.
Oh, my God. Oh my God. I promise I'm a really big fan.
How are you feeling right now with all the pressure?
I think I might throw up. I can't even breathe.
What feeling would that bring upon you?
Oh my God, don't stress. Don't tell me that.
Oh my God. We were trying to hand it to you.
I'm doing everything I can do to try to help you.
Alexis, for your own sake.
You're feeling which emotion, which you just said a moment ago?
Stressed out.
Sorry.
No?
It was heathens. No,
Sorry?
I'm just If you don't like being uncomfortable at our expense, I recommend you change the station right now. However, then you potentially will not get the 21 Pilots tickets when we announce that we are giving out the first pair of the morning. Allie was up for her turn to go through the drive-thru for some drive-thru confessions. This is something that we have done, and I don't know why we keep doing it. It was suggested by a listener in the first ever Klein Alley Show suggestion box. It was picked at random of the hundreds of ideas that people submitted, things they want us to do on the show, and we'll do another round of that soon enough. Of course, when Jake went through for his drive-thru confession, he had to tell that nice man at Jack in the Box that he was going through a breakup, and that was an incredibly uncomfortable conversation, especially because Jake was attempting to make jokes, which made it even worse.
Yeah.
Then, of course, I had my turn to go through the drive-thru, and that is when I got to explain to the nice lady at Starbucks that I found out that my wife was pregnant with someone else's baby. And that also got real weird as well. Here's just a little of how that sounded. It was, once again, not my proudest moment, but I did it because for whatever...
When is it your proudest moment?
I'm still waiting for my proudest moment. My proudest moment has not happened yet, but this was just a little bit of what I did. Yeah, I was gonna get a coffee.
We have like an iced caramel macchiato. You want something a little sweet? We have our pumpkin spice latte that's new. You could do like a vanilla latte, or we have like our new iced protein vanilla latte.
I just found out she is pregnant, but it's not mine. So I'm like going through right now.
So you need something with extra caffeine up in there.
Yeah. So that was the way she reacted to that bombshell I dropped on
Klein,
her.
that is extremely friendly compared to what happened to me.
Seriously?
I feel like I poured my heart out and no one cared. It's just really embarrassing.
We told Allie that the confession she would have to share at her drive-thru confession was that she found out that she has herpes.
Yeah.
Which is also true.
Thank you so much.
So it really was not a story she had to invent.
Are you listening, McDonald's lady? It was true.
So this is Allie's drive-thru confession.
Okay.
And do we actually buy food when we do this?
I did
so we
buy
don't
food.
waste everyone's time? Of course we do.
Yeah.
I left that Starbucks, one brown shaken something with extra caffeine less. I mean, I paid whatever she's...
I paid $11 for this bit.
When Jake
all
went
sorts of stuff.
When Jake went to Jack in the Box, he
that was
left
just
with
another day.
a ton of things. So here we go. It's time for Allie's drive-thru confession.
I woke up. Would it be using your mobile app today?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
That is a loud echo. So that's going...
It gets louder.
It feels like it's echoing to, as you said, all of the other people.
Everybody in the parking area.
And is this a how's the line situation there?
There's a couple people behind me, but then there's also like people can move. There's
On the
people
sides of you.
cycling through.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, this is a great crowd for this.
Sorry, I just need a second. I just got some test results.
All right.
It was an STD test.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she does not.
She's not into
This
it.
is not in the training.
No. I guess I have herpes. I didn't know. So I'm just finding out right now. Sorry.
All right.
It sounds like you're announcing it to an entire.
Dude, I know.
Like it's.
Why is it like echoing?
That's what it sounds
like a loudspeaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the announcement of Allie's herpes. It really
like-
does. It's wild. That
It's
gonna-
great.
American than herpes.
Thanks, Jake, for that.
Good. There he is. The audio.
Sounds like it's coming through a drive-through speaker.
Right.
I have a girlfriend. I didn't know it could be transferred that way, so I'm just kind of in shock.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I know you're just trying to do your job.
Nothing.
It's just, I don't know if you have any recommendations. I'm just kind of in a rough place.
Well, I'm sorry.
She's laughing at me.
Yeah, I hear laughter. She's telling her coworker.
Sorry, sitting's kind of uncomfortable. You know what? I think for old time's sake, I'm going to do a Happy Meal. Just, nostalgia. Remember a time when I didn't have herpes.
Which Happy Meal?
She's so over it. The 6-piece.
Do you like double fries or apples fine?
I think I should do the double fries.
All right.
Does that come with a toy?
Yes.
What kind of toy?
Right now we have the tiny tan, like BTS.
Oh, yeah.
It's too bad it's not Valtrex.
Toys are probably out of the question for me now. All right. And then, do you have a chicken sandwich?
Yeah, we have a McChicken and then a McCrispy.
Okay, I'll do the McCrispy.
The regular and the spicy.
She's turning up the volume. Can you hear it?
What is that? Is that the herpy alarm
It's
going
like
off?
feedback from her turning the speaker up.
She's probably doing that thing where she's getting everyone to gather around.
I
You
mean,
got to
this
hear
is
this.
crazy.
The regular or the spicy one?
Hot spicy feels kind of, might irritate things.
Oh, God.
You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll do the spicy.
All right. And then what's the drink for the Happy Meal?
Milk. I feel like it's soothing.
Okay. Any dipping sauce?
No.
All right. Anything else?
Anything else? How much are your McFlurries?
Right now they're going to be $4.59, and the minis are going to be $2.69.
Oh wow. Okay. No, it's too much. Okay, that'll do it.
All right. Next order, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Now, is this one of the drive-thrus where you know that you're going to see her? Like, is
Yes,
this the
I saw her.
So this is so you go through the herpes announcement, and then you know that you're that
She's
to me
right here.
that to me was the hardest part of the one I did because it's not
I
just
did not make eye contact. I was so embarrassed.
Talking into the speaker sucks, but at least you go, all right, I've done that. I'm not making. But then when I knew when I pulled up and I saw all the baristas staring at me, being like that, and they're pointing, going, "That's the guy whose wife slept with someone else."
And I
got
know that was
pregnant.
happening this time, but I couldn't even look.
Hi.
12:31.
Okay.
Would you like your receipt? No, thanks. She's trying to rush me out.
She wants you out of there.
Try. Ooh. Oh gosh, almost hit the curb. Oh my God, that was. Oh, could be better at herpes. Oh, all right. Just had to add it for the other people who have no idea. I'll try. Thank you. Okay. That's good.
Well, there you have it. Another drive-through confession. What a giant waste of everyone's
The
time.
spicy chicken sandwich was actually pretty good.
Hey, nice review right there. Wait till you have that flare-up afterwards. I don't know if you'll feel the same.
Yeah.
We got to take a quick break. Back in a moment, we'll get to your ADD news, 21 Pilots tickets, and Tame Impala. That's right. They have a new album out, and we will be talking all about that plus more after this.
106.7 KROQ. KROQ. Klein, Ellie, Show.
911, what is your emergency?
You know, I'm on board for most things we do on the show, even if it makes me look like a total ass. But in this particular case, I'm not that excited that I was selected as one of the 2 most tone-deaf people on the show. Not that I care about being a good singer. I didn't go to school for singing like Allie did.
I also didn't go to school for singing.
I thought you went to musical theater school.
I went to acting school.
Oh, really?
I didn't get into musical theater school.
Oh. Well, anyway, and I know Jake thinks he's like the star of every karaoke bar he goes into because he's got his go-to songs, and he is the lead singer technically of the short-lived band Rip Nasty.
Yeah, but I think Jake always sings obscure songs at karaoke that no one really cares about.
Right. But no one would know if it's good or bad because no one's heard the song before. Because
Exactly.
it's the side project of the cousin of the guy in A Perfect Circle or
That's
something.
a good band.
Right. And then you got, Omar, who's clearly musically inclined because we all heard how he slayed the clarinet during Forced Resolution. So you down, and Johnny's a musician, plays guitar. So really, just process of elimination.
You're the least musical out of all of us.
Well, I think we'll prove you wrong in a few moments when you hear me attempt to sing songs. Most of these songs I had never even heard before. Most of the ones you told me.
These are not just KROQ songs. We wanted to go beyond that.
I don't think any of them are KROQ songs.
We chose top 40 #1 songs that have been nominated for Grammys, songs that people are obsessed with right now.
So we call this thing Tone Deaf for Deftones, up for grabs, pretty sweet prize. You will get to go see the Deftones at the Kia Forum this Thursday, and one person who wins tickets from us, and I believe today is the last pair. People won them all weekend, and we gave a pair away yesterday, a couple pairs we got today. Do we have 2 pairs today? Evan asked to give out?
Yes, 2 pairs.
Oh, even
Nice.
better. Wow. The plot thickens. 2 pairs of tickets.
We can do this again next hour.
Oh, goddamn. I don't think you're going to want that. You'll also get a chance to meet the band, score some VIP merch as well. So it's time for Tone Deaf for Deftones.
How was your process of learning these songs and then singing them?
Well, I listened to the songs a few times yesterday, and my kids, for the first time ever, respected me because they're like, "I love that song."
Oh, see, you're getting into their interest.
I don't want to say what it is. I don't want to give anything away, and still, I feel like I have no connection to the music. But you'll hear in a moment, and let's go ahead and say hi to Camille. We'll get to go first on KROQ, and Camille, you will. Hey, good morning and apologies in advance, Camille.
Hi, good morning.
All right.
It's okay.
I'm going to play you some of the song, and all you have to do is tell us, even though I am tone deaf, what song I am attempting to sing. If you get yours right, Allie will write your name down, and everyone who gets theirs right will be in the drawing to win some tickets to see the Deftones. Here we go. Song number 1. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Can you guys not laugh? Hold on. Can I?
Oh, no, let him finish.
Hold on.
Let him finish.
No, we don't need to hear anymore. She already guessed.
No, come on.
Hold on. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee.
Are you doing a Dracula impression?
I know. Why are you lowering your voice? It's already so much lower than hers.
I thought that's...
You said because she's gay. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee.
I thought that's how it goes.
This is how...
All right, relax.
She sees the baby girl.
I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Here, Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club, oh mama. Camille, congratulations. You were able to figure out my tone-deaf singing, and you did
Let's play a little of the original so you can get kind of like an A and B. Let's...
I'm having wicked dreams.
Same.
Of leaving Tennessee. You Santa Monica. I swear it's calling me.
All right, pretty good.
Dude,
I like that you do jazz hands when you get to the top note.
You can't tell the difference. I mean, I know, like, most people that have heard her version, that's the one they know. But if you were to play this to people in the streets, they would think that's her.
Oh, mama.
Who is that, by the way? Who's singing that?
Huh?
Who is that?
What?
Chappelle Roan?
Oh, thank you. Okay, got it. Thank you. All right, good job.
You knew
Hold on.
that. Come on.
I know. I thought that was the. I don't want to say who I thought it was because I have a song coming up from the other person.
You're getting them all mixed up.
I get them all confused. All right, hold on. Well, this is going to be painful.
It's a pure joy.
I just want to say that if you remember yesterday, Vanessa did Tone Deaf for Deftones, and I thought she was way more tone deaf than me.
No.
Are you sure about that?
Yep, 100. I wasn't sure, but after hearing that, yes, I'm 100% certain that you're actually tone deaf. I just don't know if you know any of the notes that exist.
In music, period.
Or otherwise.
Let me say hi to Rigo in El Monte. Hey, Rigo, good morning. Welcome to KROQ. Chance for you to win some Deftones tickets, but we're not making it easy for you. How goes it?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Thank you.
All right. Did you know the first song by chance? Not that it matters.
I did, and I thought we were going to be guessing Deftones songs. I was like, I got this, but
that would make sense.
That would make sense. I would have much rather sung Deftones songs, especially because people think I look like the front man in the Deftones. Some people have said that before. It's one of my celebrity doppelgangers. All right, here we go. Song number 2. It's Tone Deaf for Deftones. Apologies in advance. Here we go. Well, I'm gonna paint my picture. Paint myself in blue and red and black and gray. All of these beautiful colors are very, very meaningful.
I don't even know what the hell. What?
Rigo? Any guesses?
What the hell?
Any guesses? Rigo.
What happened to Dracula?
Change it up. I was not inspired.
Wow, oh my God, I've never heard that song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you know that gray is my favorite color. Mm-hmm. I felt so symbolic yesterday. If I knew Picasso, I would buy myself a gray guitar and play.
I don't know, is that Taylor Swift?
It's a good guess.
Taylor Swift. No, it is not. I'm so sorry, Rigo. That was
very
supposed to be singing.
Yeah, it was singing.
I think you're just yelling.
You're like talk.
That was singing.
I would buy a guitar and I would play.
Well, it's called Tone Deaf for Deftones, and now you're making fun.
Slam poetry a little bit. Yeah.
Slam poetry.
You're a hip cat.
Symbolic. I felt symbolic yesterday. I would buy Picasso. Hey.
If I knew Picasso, I would buy myself a gray guitar and play. Mr. Jones and me look into the future. That's Counting Crows.
What?
That's Counting Crows. Yeah, we stare at the beautiful women. She's looking at you. I don't think so. She's looking at me.
Whoa.
You're a fan of this band, and you don't even know how it really goes?
That is how it goes.
But now that I know it's them, I can hear your passion.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you like the song.
Yeah, play it.
I'm going to play a little snippet of it.
All right, thank you. It's same song. And me. Well, it's something.
Okay, you don't have any of those notes, man.
Well,
Oh my God.
that guy's the lead singer. I'm not. So he's not playing tone deaf
but
for
even
deaf.
the cadence could have been right.
Seriously. Even the rhythm of
It sounded like a David Bowie song.
it look.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. David Bowie's great. Tony, Costa Mesa. Deftones on the line. Tone deaf for Deftones. You ready for your next one?
Got it. Let's do it.
People on the text line did get that.
I know.
Mr. Jones by Counting Crows.
I'm watching the text line. People say this is the best Klein's ever sounded, which is also not saying much.
I know the songs that you're singing, and I still couldn't guess the song.
All right, well, let's try this one then. These are hit songs, according to Allie. This is, hold on. We lost Tony? Hold on. Let me say hi to Ivan. We'll give Tony a chance next if his phone gets better. Hey, Ivan, Long Beach, you ready to go?
I am.
All right, here we go. Here's your next song. It's Tone Deaf. Apologies in advance. Tone Deaf for Deftones. This is apparently a very popular song. Here we go. Well, good for you. I guess that you've been working on yourself. I guess that therapist I found for you, she really helped. Now you can be a better man for your brand new girl.
Oh, man, I'm not sure what this is right now.
I know the same. It sounds like you're singing from a musical.
Well, good for you. You look happy and healthy. Not me, if you ever cared to ask.
No, I have no idea what this is, you guys. I'm sorry.
It sounds like you're doing a terrible version of Adam Sandler's Opera Man on SNL.
I told you guys.
You've been working on yourself.
I told you. I didn't want to do it. This apparently, Allie says this is a big song. Good for you. You're doing great out without me, baby. God, I wish that I could do that. All right. I don't even know who that is. Who is that?
That's Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, well, that guy didn't.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
It's been well over a year and a half since the LA fires. People continue to rebuild, attempt to move on. But the breaking news yesterday was that they charged and arrested somebody for starting the Palisades fire. It's a wild story. They arrested a 29-year-old, and he was a Florida man and an Uber driver, both people with already questionable reputations. And the details of this are fascinating. You wonder why it took so long for them to find this guy, but here's what they said happened. On New Year's Eve, he dropped people off. He was doing rideshare, obviously.
Great night for rideshare.
Oh, my God. I made so much money on New Year's Eve when I was a rideshare driver. It was the best.
It's a good night. You can start going on the meter. You can go ahead and say, hey, I'm not running the app, but I'll take whatever cash you got. People will pay it.
Yeah, I think I worked like 6 p.m. to 4 a.m.
I believe
it. And I think I made $1,000.
We get it. You drove Kid and Play. Great.
And what's her name? Baldwin. Haley Baldwin.
That's right.
That's right. I'm going to jam that one down your throat now.
Bieber.
So anyway, he dropped some people off in the Palisades. He used to live in the Palisades. Obviously, he's a Florida man now, but he knew the area. After dropping them off, he went to a hillside. He was the only one in the area. They know that from cell towers. He lit a small fire while listening to a French rap video. Then he tried to call 911 a couple times, but there was no reception. Eventually, fire crews got there, put out the fire, but then 7 days later, these high winds reignited the embers, and that is what started the Palisades fire. And his Uber passengers said he appeared angry and agitated during the ride. People also that he knew said he was obsessed with fire. Apparently, he told someone he lit a Bible on fire and that it felt amazing. He also, months before, and this is the truly disturbing part, prompted ChatGPT to create some horrific images, and this is one of the prompts that he gave ChatGPT. Produce a dystopian painting of a burning forest and victims fleeing towards hundreds of thousands of people in poverty who are trying to get past a gigantic gate with a big $sign on it. And on the other side of the gate and the entire wall is a conglomerate of the richest people chilling, watching the world burn.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It'd be tough to be this guy's lawyer, and you start hearing these things one by one. You go, all
You're
right,
like,
well.
no, everyone uses ChatGPT for different things.
After the third one of these in a row, you go, we don't have a case, man. This guy is cooked.
Yeah, but it is confusing because is this guy going to be charged with murder? I mean, he didn't necessarily firsthand start the Palisades fire. He started a different fire, and
That
his defense.
became
Yeah, but his
the
defense lawyer could say, well, it's the fire crews. The fire crews didn't put it out all the way, and it's their fault that the Palisades fire started.
This is different for so many reasons. I'm not saying he was intending to burn down Los Angeles, but this is different than a guy that was being, smoking a joint, driving through the canyon, and accidentally started a fire.
I thought that this whole thing started from a cigarette.
No. Sounds like it was much more,
intentional.
Way more intentional, just based on all that stuff alone. I mean, any one of those things you just said would make me think this guy seems like he was looking to create and wreak havoc on the city.
I just wonder if obviously he called 911. Did it get... He wanted to see a small thing burn just to watch it, and then it got out of control, and he was like, crap, I have to call 911? Or was he trying to start a big fire, which was happening after the initial LA fires? Remember, there were a bunch of douchebags. That guy in Woodland Hills that lit a fire, and then there was a big one that actually got pretty big.
Yep.
So, I mean, there are people who want to start a massive fire so that they can loot and be dicks, but I wonder what the intention was versus what actually happened.
Burn this man at the stake. Do it publicly where we can all watch it.
You might
happen.
like that too much.
This is what we need to start getting a little harsher with the punishments around here.
All right, we all love animals, but is every animal worth saving, or should we just let Darwinism run its course in the animal kingdom? Obviously, giving a dog a wheelchair or giving a cat a prosthetic leg, it's a nice feel-good story. But does this animal rescue take things a little bit too far?
Here at the Sweetbriar Nature Center in Smithtown, experts know what it takes to keep even the smallest lives in flight, especially those with the toughest odds.
He was unable to flap it, unable to fly.
A monarch butterfly with an injured wing, Janine had a bold idea to transplant a wing from a deceased butterfly inside her vivarium to the injured one.
Scoured the floor, and I found a monarch.
She recorded the 5-minute-long procedure.
Oh, my God. I mean, look, good for her, but she's almost playing, this is like the kind of weird stuff Jake does in his nerd hole.
That would be fun.
Yeah, she's doing it, obviously, for the good of the butterfly, let the thing live, and it's impressive that she was able to transplant a wing from a dead butterfly, but what a waste of 5 minutes.
I kind of agree. And, monarch butterflies are beautiful, but they're also flimsy as hell. I mean, half those things probably die in, 3 days, right? I mean, their wings are, thinner than paper.
But
they did a whole caterpillar to butterfly thing at my kid's school. That thing was dead in, 5 minutes.
So it's 2 to 6 weeks to live.
Yeah, so she gave the thing an extra couple of days of flight, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I would imagine that she was like, I fixed it. I transplanted the wing, and then someone stepped on it.
It's possible.
It's just those things die, I think, pretty easily. They're pretty fragile.
Good for her, though. She did something for a selfless act, even though I'm sure she posted it immediately because she wanted the likes, right? She got clout.
She's got butterfly clout.
She got the clout.
All right, the airlines are always looking for ways to get your money, even if the plane doesn't even take off anymore because there's no air traffic controllers. And one airline is making a very big change that's going to piss some people off. Thankfully, this is a Canadian airline. WestJet said that they will now charge flyers more if they want to sit in a seat that reclines. And there's a lot of debate on whether or not a person should even recline their seat on a plane.
Half an inch?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And is it even really worth the extra money if it only reclines 2 inches? But they're going to build a new economy section that exclusively consists of fixed recline seating for the people that don't want to pay. So your seat does not recline at all. You're unable to recline.
Yeah, they have figured out every possible, just when you think they figured out every way to nickel and dime us to make it more expensive to do anything that gives you just even a little bit of comfort. And that's the reality. Those seats, they call them recliners. Those are not recliners.
Absolutely
You
not.
go from being a 90-degree angle to an 88.5-degree angle.
And I could see next year them being like, what seat? Why don't you stand?
Right, and that's the future. I mean, if you look at any of these sketches of what air travel is supposedly going to look like.
You want to back to your seat? You got to pay extra.
You have a guy's ass in your face because they're doing that double-decker seating thing where you have to pay extra if you don't want a stranger's ass in your face.
Or their feet dangling over you.
And if
Because
you're
that was another one.
And if you're into that sort of thing, then you pay extra to have the feet dangling in your face. So go figure that.
Man, they're wearing shoes. Damn it.
Get into a brand new hour of the show right now, and Tame Impala joining us.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, good morning. It's KROQ. We're Klein Alley Show. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's tell you what you really need to know about, and that is tickets for you to go to the private KROQ show with 21 pilots. Those tickets coming up this hour and next hour, and then again and again until we give away 5 pairs over the next few hours this morning. And we are also packed with musicians today. Nick Hexem of 311 will be by in about an hour for some live in-studio music, but the second we're done with this one from Lincoln Park, we will say hi to the great Kevin Pollak of Tame Impala, all the way from Australia into the KROQ studios. 2 epic questions and much more with Tame Impala, and it shall be happening next on KROQ. Rock, Kevin Parker, Tame Impala in the studios.
And you have you have Cheez-Its.
You picked the loudest. Kevin Parker from Tame Impala. Welcome to KROQ.
Hey, thanks, guys.
You know what's nice?
It's my first time.
When an Australian artist joins us, we get respect because in Australia, radio still has the utmost respect, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't here?
No, we're the bottom rung of the entertainment ladder, and we're like a step above Rodeo Clown. But in Australia, everyone said to us, "Oh, you guys should move and do radio in Australia. They're making like millions."
millionaires.
Yeah, that's what they always say.
Yeah, that checks out.
Thank you for being here, and congratulations on your 5th album, which comes out on the 17th of October. Deadbeat is finally here.
That's it.
We were excited. Do you have any traditions and or superstitions when you release a new album?
No, not really, actually. I probably should. That would probably make me cope mentally better. But no, I just try and hold on for dear life and try and get through this very difficult time. You know?
Why is it difficult? Is it just second guessing yourself and mental looping?
Yeah, all of the above, really. It just, I mean, like, it's kind of like, it's kind of chaos when an album comes out. There's always just so much stuff going on, you know, like doing press and doing video clips and meetings or whatever. And amongst all of that, like, your music is being sort of shown to the world, is being unleashed on the world that has just been in your studio doors for 2 years, you know? So it's kind of just like, it's like trying to take a moment to just digest that, you know?
And once it's out there, it's out there. There's no taking it back.
That's it.
That's the part that's always fascinating to me with all the leaks and everything that gets, it's so rare that an album can be released when it's intended to be released, because it feels like everyone
Touch
always...
wood.
Right. Yeah, well, I still have a couple of days to go. Let's hope I didn't just mush that. But, and then once it's consumed by us, people are, you know, doing with it what they will. It's
exactly.
kind of not yours anymore.
Yeah, it's this process of like it's not yours anymore. You know, that's always how I feel. Like it doesn't belong to me anymore. It belongs to the world, which is a beautiful thing, but it's also quite a scary thing.
Now, how much acid did you do for the making of album 1 versus album 5? Is it the same amount, less, none at all?
Depends what you call for the album. You know?
Got it.
That's I've never taken acid in the studio. But yeah, strange question. I don't know if I'm in the.
Well,
if I'm allowed
I guess
to
the
allow
reason
them.
I ask is because the one time I did acid, I just ended up rolling around in a park and thinking that I was traveling into a past life as an Indian princess. I really got nothing done.
Wow.
So the point I'm making is, you know, obviously your music has been highly inspired by psychedelic culture, and I'm just amazed that you can get anything done.
Well, again, it's like you gotta pick and choose your moments for like getting inspired and getting things done. You know, they're two very different sort of frames of mind.
Right, and any could happen at any moment.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it all goes into the mix. You know.
Kevin Parker is on KROQ now, claims for the first time Tame Impala with the new album coming out. Every instrument on there you played, which means you had to learn instruments. What I know no instruments. You know, I would imagine at this point, probably double digits. What is the hardest one to learn? What is the hardest instrument?
You know what? Like, my philosophy and like the sort of like scene I come from is that you can start recording on instruments before you know how to play them. You don't need to know how to play an instrument to play an instrument on an album. You just give it a go. You just have a go. You know.
So some of it is just you learning. Some of it is you learning the process.
Yeah, the first album of mine that had synthesizers on it, I didn't even play with two hands. I'd play with one hand and then like overdub the other hand. You know, it's like just sort of getting some sound out. You know?
Klein, you should make an album.
Exactly.
It would not sound like Tame Impala. Trust me, it would be very.
It would sound like trash.
It would sound like trash.
No,
yes.
that's not true.
Oh, trust me.
You know what? I think the last like 20 years of like rock music has proved that it's about more than being a weapon at your instrument. You know, it's like the expression of it. You know, take someone like Meg White, you know, like from the White Stripes. Right. Everyone was like, oh, she got to play drums. But she's like one of the greatest rock drummers of this century, you know, because of that raw, she's unbound by the usual confines of music style. So give it a shot is what I'm saying.
You know what?
Klein.
I've been inspired, and I actually am going to, by next week, Allie, mark my words, by next week I will debut a song
single
on
from
KROQ.
you,
That's
Klein.
right. Before the album Deadbeat comes out,
Hell
I
yeah.
will release a song as well.
I love this.
Thank you.
It'll give true new meaning to Deadbeat.
It really will.
Yeah.
It really will.
You have 3 singles out now, Dracula being one of them. And was the intention for this song to end up on everyone's Halloween playlist, or is that just a fun bonus?
It was actually a complete coincidence.
Yeah.
Dracula was meant to be a single earlier, but we couldn't build the house that's in the video clip fast enough. We had to put a house on the back of a truck, and that was going to take too much time, so we had to push back. So Dracula was meant to be a single when Loser was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn, so you construct that? They constructed that whole house?
Yeah, well, I don't know if you've seen the video.
Yeah,
but there's
it's massive.
a house goes on the back of the truck.
I assume everything is AI now.
I assumed it was a I assumed nothing was inside and it wasn't real.
It didn't have like functioning plumbing and that kind of stuff. But it was, for all intents and purposes, it was a house.
Do you have that vision of what that's going to look like in your head in the process of while you're making the song? Do you listen to the song and say, this is what I'm thinking?
I have plenty of visions. To your point of no, I'm joking.
I know. I know the visions you're talking about. I saw them in Central Park.
But they're not always visions that turn into video clips. They're just sort of visions that help me sort of create a song. But it's a lot of that's sort of like end of the night, break of day, dregs of a party atmosphere is very much part of Dracula's DNA.
Such an interesting part of the night, right? It doesn't get the glory of the pre-gaming. It doesn't get the glory of the main event, but everyone can relate with exactly that part of the night. As
exactly.
Night turns to day, and you're usually missing a shoe. And
that's it.
And it is that weird...
You're wearing a strange pair of sunglasses you found from the kitchen that you've never been in before.
Right.
And you usually have a decision to make. Do you keep it going or do you go to sleep?
It's a tough decision. And if you need the soundtrack for that decision, then you should definitely
that's what Dracula's about. It's like seeing the sun come up and feeling like a vampire because you're like, oh God, I can't bear to see daylight right now.
Well, as soon as you announce the album, then of course the tour gets announced, which sells out instantly at the Kia Forum shows November 11th and 12th. But the cool thing, and I always appreciate this, you do these pop-up shows, and you've done them before. You did one in Chinatown in LA.
Yeah.
And now I wonder, when people see you, when you're just out and about doing your life, are they assuming at any moment this could be a pop-up? This could start, should I follow Kevin? What's going on here?
Sure. Anything's possible.
It's the
You're
unpredictability.
just ordering a coffee and they're like, whoa, here we go.
That was crazy because when you do a pop-up, I guess you hope it's going to be, at this point, it's going to be well attended. But when you just looked at the aerial shots of how many people that drew, I mean, it was like the end of a Dodgers game. It was just packed.
Yeah, it was crazy. I never like to assume, like the sort of the people on the team sort of create those kind of things. But we're only going to tell people about them an hour before. I think the kids found out before that anyway. It's nice.
How many people don't care about their jobs or don't have jobs?
I don't think anyone can get somewhere in LA in an hour.
That's the part, right? An hour. I mean, that's different. Australia moves a little better, I think.
Yeah.
LA, it's to get anywhere, you get 5 feet in an hour.
That's true. It's impressive that they move quickly.
Have you ever thought maybe of performing in a disguise or like incognito in some way, like you're performing and nobody knows it's you?
Yeah. Well, last Halloween we were the Wiggles.
Oh, that's right.
And the Halloween before that, we were the Spice Girls. So we're no stranger to...
Has there been conversation this year already as to what it will be? Can you debut that on KROQ, or do we have to wait? This would be an exciting scoop.
I would be ruining it.
Give us a hint. TV, movie?
Neither.
All right.
What else is there?
I don't know. In my life,
to your point about the Halloween song before, like I feel like the obvious thing is to do Dracula, but I don't know. I don't think we're going to do that. So
it goes to 21 Pilots.
Small venue.
Album of the year goes to 21 Pilots.
And your only way in.
The biggest selling rock album of the year
is to win.
Give it up for 21 Pilots.
Attention, Los Angeles. This is Josh from 21 Pilots. KROQ is hosting a private show with us at the Bellwether.
Listen from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. to get on the exclusive guest list.
I don't believe I wish we could turn back time. Taking my time on my ride. Please don't make any sudden moves.
A KROQ private show with 21 Pilots at the Bellwether. Courtesy of Atlantic Records.
Listen from 9 to 6 for your only way in.
Can you believe that, Josh?
Sweet.
On the world famous KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. KROQ.
Oh, good, a cartoon. I hope you're high.
Kevin Klein live.
Kevin Klein live. Hello.
I was trying to find out if today is the day for the $105.
You want the $105 cash?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
All right. What's your favorite morning show?
105.
105 what?
What do you have, the jazz and the soft music and the mellow music. And
Yeah, you're listening to 105 Jams.
Yes.
You called 105 Jams, the station that's giving you $105 to make you hollers.
I got the $105.
This your boy, DJ Sam the Jam. All jams, no marmalades. You got the $105.
Yes.
Give it up. What station giving you jams and cash?
Top 105.
105 what?
Jam.
Jams 105. And lucky you, it's Double Trouble Thursday. We're going to double your $105.
Wow.
We're going to double that to $210.
Okay. I'll take the double.
Oh, you know what? We're going to triple it. What do you think of that? $315.
Wow, I like that even better.
What station is tripling your jams and your cash?
Hot 105 Jams.
Hot 105 Jams. Uh-oh, you gone and activated the cash quadrupler. It's Quadruple Cash Thursday. $420.
Yes.
Whoops. This is embarrassing, and Sam the Jam never makes a mistake. It is not Quadruple Cash Day.
Okay.
In fact, I should also point out I don't believe it's a triple day either.
It's all right.
Nor is it a double day or even a regular $105 day. In fact, this isn't even Hot 105. It's Live 105, and we don't have any money for you, and more embarrassingly, we don't even have any jams.
Okay.
So what's your favorite radio station?
Won't be that, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do some sort of Dracula moment, but yeah.
Tease on KROQ right now as we're hanging out in studio right now with Kevin Parker, Tame Impala, the album, which comes out on October 17th, which is next Friday. Of course, Deadbeat is the 5th album. And whenever we have someone that comes here from Australia, I'm always fascinated by the concept that everything in Australia is supposed to kill you. The fear that they have is that everything there, be it a spider, a snake, it's going to kill you. Have you had an almost or a near-death experience that happened in Australia ever?
No, it's all lies.
It's just to keep us away, right? It's to keep us tourists away.
I think, you know what? Americans love being terrified of stuff.
Yeah, we love it.
You guys love it.
Yeah.
It's like Australia, oh, big spiders there. I've seen more big spiders here than in
Jesus,
Australia.
where?
Yeah, but don't they have ones that take up whole trash cans?
No. What?
Yeah.
What? Like this big?
Yeah, they're like covered around the trash cans. Is this all
I think
fake
you
news?
might have been served an AI image-generated thing,
and boy,
my friend.
we're gullible. Americans are gullible. We believe all of them.
Look, we have poisonous snakes.
Yes.
But who doesn't?
Right.
Well, wait. What about the box jellyfish that's only the size of your fingernail and can kill you in 10 seconds? Is that also
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
So
but,
I think the thing is you guys aren't scared of them, and we are terrified.
Sure.
Well, there was a story this week about a guy in Australia.
My argument is it's falling apart. Isn't it?
Yeah, a guy in Australia bitten by a shark twice and drove himself to the hospital. This was in Australia. This is what the difference between Australia. He got bitten twice by a shark, drove himself to the hospital.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but how many guys do you reckon got bit by an alligator somewhere in America and did exactly the same thing that day? I reckon probably about 3.
Yeah, if they're in Florida.
That's a good point.
Probably.
Yeah, that's Florida.
I reckon that stuff happens all the time in Florida.
All the
You
time.
just don't report on it. Whereas it's quite a remarkable thing in Australia.
Right.
Kevin, I think we'll move on to Australian slang if you don't mind.
Oh, please, yeah.
Because obviously we're unaware of the many, many thousands of slang words that there are in Australia. There's a slang word for everything, and I just wanted you to translate a couple of sentences for us, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, hit me.
Okay. Here's Aussie translation number 1. I had too many tinnies from the bottle-o and threw up my brekkie. Had to chuck a sickie to avoid hard yucca.
Okay, you know what that means, right?
No. No idea.
Klein has no idea what any of this is.
I thought you made it up.
So a tinny is a can of beer. The bottle-o is a liquor store. Brekkie is breakfast.
Chuck-a-sickie?
Chuck-a-sickie is called in sick from work.
To avoid hard yucca?
To avoid hard yakka is like hard work. So hard yakka is like elbow grease or whatever you call it. Yeah.
So if someone said that, you would know exactly what they meant.
Well, yeah, I just did.
It's wild. It's like he's speaking another language. He plays every instrument. And
Again,
speaks every
not
language.
to sort of like throw this back on you Americans, but America has their own slang too, right? Like it took me a long time to work out what people were saying here when they were sort of speaking just in, casually.
Yeah.
No cap.
Exactly.
What about?
I was like, what? No cap.
Yeah.
You were not wearing a cap.
Lost my lippy and my lappy at the Barbie. Ate some kippies in the dunny.
Is that not obvious either?
No.
No.
Klein has
lost
no-
my lippy, lip balm. Yeah, your chapstick.
And my lappy.
My lappy laptop.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. At the barbecue.
Yeah, that part I know.
Ate some kippies.
Kippies. I actually don't know that one.
Chips.
Wow, that might be an eastern
Maybe it's
coast
east.
of
And
Australia.
then in the
thing.
dunny, I think you know.
Dunny is the bathroom. Yeah, the toilet.
The one thing that I was excited about, Ali, that the term that I learned because of Tame Impala was this concept of the bush doof, which we have not figured out a way to do.
You thought it was
properly.
crapping in a bush.
Yeah, and we have not done that. Well, even like what you call Burning Man would be our equivalent of it,
Right.
I guess, in America. But it's very different because it feels so much more organic in Australia.
Sure.
The concept
Well,
of
the
it.
Burning Man is like a burn. It's like a regional burn.
Right.
I think they have them too in Australia, but they're slightly different to bush doofs.
This has been so inspiration in all that you've done, right? This world, this environment.
Yeah, I just have an endless fascination for that sort of way of experiencing music and experiencing life. I'm really enamored by the freedom and it's just they're just totally off the grid. It's just people in another world for a short amount of time. I just like that really resonates with me.
I saw a video of one of the bush doofs, and there was a woman taking an insane amount of whippets. I thought you would respect that, Klein.
Dude, that's
Whippets
my
are
favorite.
great.
That was my favorite.
She was
That's why
like-
I still move very slow now.
She's like, it kills the cells in your brain.
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
like-
well, yeah, everyone has their own
That's my
thing
thing.
to do.
Right.
That's her thing.
How would you recommend someone listens to the new album? And music is a very individual thing, right? Everyone has their own way. Do you picture someone driving the car? Do you picture someone listening outside? Do you have a way that you would like people to consume Deadbeat?
Just loud enough. Not like just loud enough. I mean, like all I care about is that you experience it loud enough, whether that's headphones or the car. The car stereo is pretty tough to beat as far as like a vibe goes. Some of my like just best experiences of listening to music has just been like on full volume in the car. I reckon I've like damaged my hearing because of how loud I listened to music when I was a kid, like when I first got my license. But I think that's always pretty top tier.
I think your music in general is so car friendly.
Yeah,
they're just
it fits
such,
the vibe.
they're
That's
such
the thing
good
that's-
driving
Maybe.
songs.
It is interesting to me that's one of the things, and I can't say this about a lot of artists, but where you go, the song seems to always match the vibe.
The vibe of where you
sure.
are.
Which is really incredible. That's my way of trying to pay a compliment, which I don't do well.
No, thank you. Yeah. I'm big on vibe.
Kevin Parker, Tame Impala is here. As we wrap up every interview, we ask not one but two epic questions. It's a chance for you to answer two questions. Every artist that's ever come by KROQ gets a chance to answer not one but two epic questions. No one's gotten a perfect score. Epic question number one.
All right, Kevin, you have gotten very good at the Australia to America flight. What is your biggest tip for long flights?
Ooh, pace your sleeping. If you get the sleeping wrong, then you are fucked. Don't drink too much. I don't know. I'm still trying to perfect it myself. Someone told me the other day is like don't eat.
At all?
Apparently, the food is what actually makes you jet lagged the most. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but because it's like super salty or something. Someone told me that.
That's
I
a
don't know
great
if it's
tip
true.
right there.
But, it's like you get hungry, Also, what else is there to do?
Well, yeah,
So-
it's like a 15-hour flight.
Yeah,
or something.
exactly. Yeah.
When the band, this is epic question number two, but it's a slight story to lead up. When the band Måneskin came here to America, we brought them to Olive Garden so they could see what the American take of Italian food was, and they were very disappointed. What is your take on the Outback Steakhouse?
I've never been.
Oh, come on.
I've never been.
You would be so disappointed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
Okay.
guess I'm not going.
Yeah, you would be so disappointed. Although that deep fried onion, man,
Obviously
that
not
is great.
sponsors of your show
No,
or
no,
anything.
no. We have very few left, actually. It has been an absolute pleasure. Kevin Parker is really, we think about musical geniuses. I think you've been called, not by us, but you've been called one of the most impactful musicians in the last decade. You hear these titles. Does that get to you? Do you go, that's not true at all? Because you've worked with so many artists, so you still work with the people that have inspired you.
You know what? Like when people say that to me and I disagree with them, then they kick up a big fuss. They go like, no, listen to me, you are, because these reasons, and that just keeps the conversation going longer.
Yeah.
And so I just
have to accept
go along.
it.
You just go along with it.
Wait till I release my song next week.
Oh my God.
There you go. Speaking of
Life-changing
impactful.
legend.
Deadbeat available on October 17th. Of course, the show is sold out. I think we'll have some last-minute tickets for you at the Kia Forum. And who knows, walk around random streets. There could be a pop-up happening when you least expect it with the great Tame Impala. Kevin Parker, thank you for being here.
Thank you, man. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Looking for you if you would like to participate in Generation Wars. You think that your generation reigns supreme because you're a millennial, a Gen Zer, a Gen Xer, a Zennial. I mean, there's everyone thinks they're the best. Even those boomers, they're still going, we are the greatest generation. Well, you can call now and try to prove it. Generation Wars up for grabs. Tickets for you to go to a private show with 21 Pilots.
So, did it arrive?
You're talking about the scam suitcase I bought?
Yeah, I was just so curious. I was going to text you yesterday and say, did the suitcase arrive after you were scammed? But I wanted to wait and be surprised on the air.
I also think the listeners didn't get enough of the back and forth like after when you try to be pretend you're a tough guy.
Well,
you didn't tell.
I will explain part 2 of the story.
Can you read some of the text messages?
I don't want to read the text messages.
When you started, when you were like, I am mafia.
I didn't say I am mafia.
What did you say?
Let me explain. After I realized that I was probably in the process of getting scammed because of a suitcase I tried to buy from a guy on OfferUp, I realized that I've now given this man my address and basically said I need a suitcase because I'm leaving town.
Right.
So I've now given a scammer, quote, an address and a window that I will
rob
be
you.
not there. So I realized I need to now backpedal, and I explained to him after I realized the scam was probably happening, and I looked at this receipt a little further after we talked yesterday, even the number for FedEx was wrong on the receipt. It was
the phone number for FedEx was
The phone
wrong?
number was 1-800-GO-1-FEDUX. Written like that. So clearly there were some, as we've always said, AI has little glitches.
Yes.
That was one of the glitches. So I had to backtrack before I knew the guy knew I was getting scammed. Because so I started saying, this is being shipped to my boss's house, and
he's going out of town.
And I said, and he's mafia.
Oh.
And then I started.
It's kind of a crappy house for a mafia boss.
Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't think he was going to Google image search the house. But then I started saying, when I realized the scam was officially happening, then I started tough talking the guy.
Can you read some?
Yes.
I really want everyone to experience your tough guy talk. Because the back and forth that you were having when you go into like threatening Klein and how you try and put your foot down and show him who's boss.
It's so funny.
It's just so great.
Okay, I'm going to read you.
And just think of the fact that you're on the toilet when this was happening?
Most of the time I was on the toilet.
Yeah, because he was so nervous.
Yeah, I was on the toilet.
You gave him $50 in your address? What are you, fool?
I was on the toilet for some of it. Here we go. So this is where the conversation left off yesterday. Okay, he says, Zell me the money. At least Zell me half. I say, I talk about how the receipt seems off from the original agreement because the thing only weighs a pound and it should be a piece of luggage. It should weigh more than that. And he says that this is exactly how I got scammed last time. I'm literally having to sell this thing because of my wife's condition. She's down with a high-risk pregnancy and the whole lot of us financially at the moment, and now you're doing this to us? This is why I wanted to do half initially, because why would you feel I'm trying to scam you?
Mm-hmm.
So he's now turning it on me.
Right.
And
But you're not going to fall for it.
So then I said, if the item is real and arrives tomorrow, I'll send you the additional $100 for you and your wife.
Because you already sent him $50, right?
I'd already sent him for the cost of the, quote, shipping.
Dumbass.
Then I said, if the tracking number checks, I'll send you half. I'm still really hoping this is real.
Number checks out. You got the stuff, I got the money.
So then I have
show me the stuff.
I have a conversation with the shipping store, realize that
this is all bogus.
It's bogus. So I say,
So
nice try. Called the store. Your receipt is bogus. Big mistake. My boss is mafia. Watch out. He doesn't like this at all.
Yeah, a mafia boss looking for a suitcase on OfferUp. Right.
And that's the task he gave you, his subject.
Yeah.
So then,
find a suitcase for me.
Yeah,
Prove
you
you're
Goomba.
loyal.
So then
Before you're in the mob.
Yeah, this is your initiation.
I realized that.
Find me a reasonably
Before you're a
priced
good guy.
suitcase.
You're going to be a made man if you get this suitcase.
So then the guy writes back.
Do you think the guy's like, oh no,
Yeah, I
his
see
boss doesn't like this at all?
The bubbles are coming back, and he doesn't write. And then I let him know because he's texting me from a 702 Vegas number.
Uh-huh.
So I decide to write, tracking your phone number now, Mr. Vegas.
Oh my God, dude. Mr. Vegas.
And then
That's a cool mob name.
Yeah.
he stops responding. And then I say,
He's talking to his sick wife going, what do I do with this?
and then I write to him and I say, the boys are on their way to you now. This is about to get fun.
Oh my God!
Now,
dude,
the guy,
what are you doing? What's going on in your head?
now
man?
I'm angry. Now I'm
yourself?
mad. I'm mad at myself. Yes, I'm mad at myself, but I'm also mad at this guy because he wasted an hour of my effing day with this whole scam, and I still got to go out and find an effing suitcase.
Right.
So,
and now the boys are on their way.
The boys are on the way to him. He is now, just so you know, you guys think I'm going to call the number now, but he is, as of yesterday, and this was a working number. This is it now been a, listen to this. This is it. This
The
is,
number you are trying to call is not reachable.
Wow,
Now-
what a shock.
now Mr. Vegas has gone
because
dark.
he's a smart guy and doesn't want to waste his time. He's
No.
scamming somebody else just like you now.
He's not scamming anyone else.
All right.
I've reported him.
Oh, wow. That'll make a huge difference.
And that post has been currently taken down.
Boom.
So
You're helping other people. Pay it forward,
That's,
Klein.
That's how you do things around these parts.
That's how you get a little elbow grease.
That's how you lose $50.
So the answer is I did get home yesterday. There was a giant box on my doorstep. I was so excited to be able to tell all of you, well, wouldn't you know it? I didn't get scammed
Yeah.
after all. And it was clothing for my wife. It was not.
I love that the box came and you were like, is it? After all this?
It looked from what
he
I
really did just want to sell you a
maybe the guy really did sell me a suitcase. I had one fleeting moment of faith in humanity before I realized I got screwed. We take a break. When we get back, Generation Wars, give away some tickets to 21 Pilots, your ADD News, and then Nick Hexem from 311, live in the flesh and in the studio. If you're not watching, you should be. We're on YouTube and on KROQ right now.
Klein, World Famous Show.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ.
No, it's not a... Klein Alley Show. We'll get to Johnny Doesn't Know in just a moment. Johnny's in the studio right now. I was asking Johnny if he's feeling smart today or not, and he couldn't even answer that question. So choose carefully when you have to predict whether or not he'll be right or wrong. You know, yesterday, Nicole Alvarez is gone because she doesn't take vacations very often, but when she does...
Oh, she takes them.
She
takes them hard.
And by me not saying she doesn't take them very often, that's me being sarcastic. She apparently is on vacation all the time.
She
I don't
would
know.
get very upset if you said that.
I know, but it's true. So anyway, Johnny was filling in for her yesterday, and when you were trying to do your first break of the morning, we were still in the studio because we were trying to record the Showtime bonus podcast.
Because we were like, oh, great, Nicole's not coming in. We can use the studio.
And Johnny, you were not happy that we were, on the studio because you wanted to get on the air, and then you decided that you were going to move us aside and do your first break of the morning.
Yeah.
And you had a plan, I guess, as to what you wanted to say. You only had, I think 7 seconds in the song to talk.
Yeah. And we were like, what are you going to do? What are you thinking? And he was like, oh, I think I'm going to say this is Postmaster Johnny on the World Famous.
Right. That's what you told.
Like,
that was your plan, right?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. What was the first break supposed to sound like? 'Cause I'm going to play in a second what ended up happening.
First break was supposed to literally just be like, KROQ's Postmaster Johnny in for the lovely Nicole Alvarez on the world famous KROQ.
Right,
And
you
then,
had it timed out all in your head, ready to go.
Yeah, said it a million times.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. Then what ended up happening is at the last second, Johnny didn't even see this happen, but Omar swapped out the song that was going to play into Beyonce.
Omar can control the system.
Into a Beyonce song. And I decided to just continue to punch Johnny in the
You were
gut.
tickling me all over.
So
and I was
here, so that's how I groom boys. So here is here's how it happened. Here's how it happened on KROQ. It's going to sound like quite a train wreck, and this was Johnny's first break of the morning.
Ready? We're all going to be on. 106.7, it's the world famous KROQ. I brought some friends with me too. Hey, who put this on? Why is it Beyonce? Wait, hold on, wait. Wait, no, wait. Wait, that's wrong. This is correct. It's Postmaster Johnny on the world famous. I brought some friends. You guys gotta stop. The world famous KROQ.
You think that
Look
went?
at you still trying to get through your line.
Still tried to say your line.
I brought some friends with me. I brought some friends with me. I brought some friends with
Dude,
me.
can I say, when I drove home, I listened to that. That made me so giddy and so happy because, all you guys were there, and it was just so fun. And I was just like, damn. I was like, I wish I could do this, again.
But then later in your break, I guess we were downstairs having a show meeting, and you had a very important job, maybe the most important job you can have as a radio DJ, to world premiere a new song.
And I'm sure there were emails about this, right, telling you what was expected?
No, I actually got told 3 minutes before it happened. And
It's even more of a dumb reason to not do it. You were told 3 minutes.
I was told in person?
I know.
Hold on, Johnny.
There has to be less than 30 seconds.
We had a brand new Nine Inch Nails song that we were playing yesterday.
Forced memory reset.
And I assume they sent you an email 3 weeks ago and you forgot it, which is I would at least say I can understand. So they came in 3 minutes before the song played and said to you what?
Look, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. He told me, and then I was just like, yeah. But to his
What did he
defense,
tell you?
He told me very clearly and concisely, like, talk into the song and then talk out of the song. He's like, I edited it for you. You're all set, good to go. And in my head, I overthought it, and I was like, oh my God.
I guarantee you didn't overthink
No,
anything.
I overthought it because immediately I started Googling every single thing I could about Nine Inch Nails that I already didn't know.
So you wanted to add a factoid.
Yeah, and I was like scavenging, like, okay, I gotta say this, I gotta do that. It's been 4 years since their last single, and then like immediately, as soon as like the song started, I was like brain fart, and I was like,
no.
I'm so dead. I'm literally so dead.
So you just didn't talk.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The song just started playing, and I guess
It was a world premiere of a song with no
intro, no nothing.
Brand new, just played. I was like, you got to be kidding me, bro.
And I heard Johnny was getting scolded. I think Jake said he saw the tail end of Johnny getting scolded yesterday, but apparently it was a real.
What did he go? He go in and
thrashing.
said. He said like, I just told you this.
He's like, what is going on? Like, I just told you. He's like, I can't do this for you.
Jake was so giddy yesterday. I was like, what's so funny? He's like, I just watched Johnny get a new asshole torn. I was like, really? It's great. I don't know why Jake liked it so much. All right, that all being said, Johnny was not hired here for his brain.
Yeah, that's true.
But the good news, someone said hearing that Beyonce thing literally made them laugh on the 605 60 exchange. Almost crashed their car yesterday.
The greatest. It was the greatest.
Let's get into it. It's time for Johnny Doesn't Know.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
All right, these are all questions that are pretty basic, pretty simple, but will Johnny know the answers? You don't need to know. You just need to. You probably will, but you don't need to. You just need to guess, will he or will he not? And everyone who gets theirs right is going to get a Klein Alley Show Tiny Towel. Someone's going to win a grand prize, I think. So here we go. Jonathan El Segundo, you're up first. You ready to go?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
All right. Hey, how you doing? Are you ready to lock in early, or you want to hear the question first?
Let's hear the question.
All right, Johnny. Why do things fall when you drop them? Will Johnny know the answer to this, yes or no?
Man, I want to say yes, because, we learned that pretty early on in school.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to have faith in this guy.
So you're going to say yes. Out of the gate, you're going to say yes.
I think my kid is 3 and knows this.
Well, you're going to... All right, Johnny, why do things fall when we drop them?
When you drop the ball, for example.
When you drop the ball on a world premiere, why did it fall? Why do things fall when you drop them?
Because they're heavy, and because there's nothing there to catch it. And it's like, are you trying to get at like what's gravity?
Well, there we go.
Like the gravity of it.
The gravity of what? The situation?
Or whatever you're dropping. Like, I dropped a hammer or I dropped a ball or something. Gravity? Are you looking for gravity?
That's what we were looking for.
Okay.
We're looking for anything to grasp at this point.
Okay, looking for some gravity. Johnny, I don't know how you got there. I didn't think you were going to get there, but it didn't start strong, but you ended up there. Jonathan, congratulations. You are correct. Johnny did know gravity. I didn't know if he would know the term for gravity. All right, moving on, Johnny. The questions get a little bit harder. Not too much harder, though. But Johnny's 1 for 1 today. But that's one of those ones where even though he got it right, he kind of feels like he got it wrong.
He kind of had to talk it out.
Craig on KROQ. Welcome to Johnny Doesn't Know on a Friday morning. You ready for this?
Sweet dibbits.
Sweet dibbits. Will Johnny know what type of tree prunes come from? Will Johnny know what type of tree prunes come from? Yes or no, Craig?
No.
All right, with confidence. Johnny, why don't you tell us what type of tree prunes come from?
I'm not even going to lie. I thought prunes came from the ground. I didn't even know there was a prune tree or anything like that.
This guy says you will not know. You thought prunes came from the ground. Now you're learning they come from a tree, and you're going to go ahead and guess they come from a prune tree?
Well, also, aren't they all like just bigger raisins?
Prunes are bigger raisins.
Man, I didn't realize what is a prune.
Actually, I've never even seen
a better question.
I've never even seen a prune, honestly. I've only heard of the juice.
Right.
That like old people use when they're constipated.
When they're backed up.
Yeah. That's all I know about prunes. I've never seen it at the grocery store.
So you think a prune is a big raisin? A bigger raisin.
Small, yeah. It's like a bigger, little thicker raisin.
Thicker raisin.
That you can't fit in the box.
So that's what they were like, we'll just make juice. We don't have a box big enough.
It's not fitting in the Sun-Maid
I'm
box.
picturing like a giant Sun-Maid
Yeah,
box
Sun-Maid.
with
Yeah,
six prunes.
Sun-Maid made raisins, yeah.
Okay. Craig, you said he wouldn't know. That was a wise choice. He's way off, and we're moving very, very far in the wrong direction here. Hold on one second. You ever heard of a plum, Johnny?
Is it a a plum?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what a plum.
A plum becomes a prune, so prunes technically come from a plum tree.
Like after they grow, or like they're dead?
It's a dried out plum. Becomes a prune.
Like beef jerky. Like beef
exactly.
jerky. Okay.
There we go. Beautifully said.
Like a raisin.
Like a raisin, yeah.
Do you know what raisins used to be?
I don't know, but they look like shriveled fingers, though.
Hold on, Ali. Let's ask that as the next question because I don't think he's good.
No.
Let me say hi to Cole. And hold on, let's say Matt. Cole, you're next. Matt, good morning. Welcome to Giant Doesn't Know. All right, we just had an interesting little lesson about prunes. So here's the next question: What was a raisin before it was a raisin? Will Johnny know this?
There's no way.
Okay.
What was a raisin before a raisin?
What was a raisin and then it shriveled up and turned into a raisin?
What's brown and small, dude?
Well,
damn.
Problematic. Vanessa put her hand up. Vanessa, that's not okay. We're not saying
that's not okay.
That's not okay. You can't say that about yourself, Vanessa.
Raisins. I'm stuck between dates or grapes. But I'm going to go with grapes because those look like you could shrink them up.
Look at that.
Johnny.
Johnny knew something. Sorry, Matt. You don't never doubt Johnny. That guy's a genius, clearly.
Then why are they brown, though? Wouldn't they be green?
Well, when they're shriveled, they kind of
and then they do have
little.
those green raisins, too. There are those ones.
Really? Oh, those ones are the worst.
Yeah, they are the worst. Ugh. Then every once in a while you find one of those fancy gold raisins.
Gold
and you're like, whoa, where did this come from?
Man.
I don't know. They make those.
God's
I'd
raisins.
be stumped. All right, here we go. Johnny, you're doing okay today.
All right.
Not really, though. This is going to be, I think we have time for two more. Which singing voice is the... Battle it out over the airwaves of KROQ and prove which generation reigns supreme, at least for another week. Up for grabs, tickets to a private show with 21 Pilots. A band I would argue has many Gen Z fans. However, as we've learned, as we've been giving these away, people really want to go to the show regardless. These KROQ private shows are always good. Hopefully this goes to a major fan, but we will let you prove it and earn it right now during Generation War.
Hey, where's the beat? Are we busting or what? You kids and your TikToks. Gen Z is lazy.
Representing the generation known by many as Gen X is a man by the name of Gilbert who claims he's always grouchy. And that is so Gen X. Hey, Gilbert, good morning and welcome to KROQ.
Hey, good morning.
If you know the answers to the questions during Generation Wars, you must yell out Gen X, wait for Allie to call on you, and you have an opportunity to lock in, get bragging rights for your generation, and tickets to the private 21 Pilots show. You will be battling, though, someone that claims that they identify as a millennial because they were born in the year, hold on, Kimberly, what year were you born in?
I was born in 1988.
Hold on. Does that make her a... Yes, you are in the sweet spot, early millennial, and you claim the most millennial thing about you is that you can't buy a house.
That is correct.
That is...
Yeah, I believe I saw an article about how millennials have given up on that part of their dream.
That is so millennial. And we say hi now to our representative of Gen Z, born in 2005. This is... Allie, and I'm not going to say she wants these tickets more than anyone else, but boy, is she excited about winning 21 Pilots tickets to a private show, bragging rights for all Gen Z. And what is the most Gen Z thing about you, Allie?
I rely on TikTok a lot.
You get your news from TikTok and all information?
And medical advice?
Opinions?
What was that?
Okay, that checks out. All right, here's what's going to happen, guys. I've got questions here. If you know the answer, you must yell out your generation. Wait for Allie to call on you. We will score it, and then at the end, someone will leave here with victory and tickets to a private show with 21 Pilots. Here we go. Question 1. What 80s toy slogan was more than meets the eye?
Gen X.
Go ahead, Gen X.
G.I. Joe.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Anyone else want to steal? moving on. It was
Oh,
Transformers.
Man.
Question.
I loved me some Transformers.
Number 2. What cartoon family lives in Springfield?
Millennial. Gen Z.
Millennial, I think I heard Kimberly first. Go ahead.
The Simpsons.
That is
There you
correct.
go.
Millennial goes on the board. Next question. What detergent challenge led to injuries in the year 2018?
Gen Z.
Go ahead, Gen Z.
The Tide Pods.
Yeah.
Eating Tide Pods.
How many of those did you eat? I bet a lot, right?
Only one.
All right, fair
Okay.
enough. Just got to get that video. That is correct. She's on the board. Next question. What website started the viral Charlie Bit My Finger?
Oh,
Gen Z. Millennial.
go ahead, Gen Z.
Vine.
That is not correct. Anyone want to steal?
Millennial.
Go ahead.
YouTube.
That is correct.
Nice.
Allie, what's the score update now? Generation Wars on KROQ up for grabs. Tickets to a private show with 21 Pilots.
Kimberly, the millennial, has 2 points. Gen Z has 1 point. Gen X, nothing.
What 2000s trend involved low-rise jeans with a visible thong? No one knows.
You know, Klein.
Of course, one of my favorite trends ever, the whale tail. I love it. Bring it back, baby.
I love it.
All right, moving on. No one gets the point. Here we go. Next question. What 90s shoe lit up when you walked?
Gen X. Millennial. Gen Z.
Gen X, I heard you first.
The Skechers.
That is not
No.
correct.
Oh, man.
Anyone want to steal? Wow.
What?
Very stealable question here. LA gear.
LA gear. I'm actually wearing LA gear.
Allie's wearing LA gears right now. She's very on trend for the 90s. Look at her. She really is wearing them right now. It's unbelievable.
What are the chances?
Next question, guys. Only about 5 questions left, so someone's going to leave here with tickets, bragging rights. It's Generation Wars. Here we go. What does NPC mean in Gen Z slang?
Millennial.
Millennial.
Non-playable character.
That is correct.
Nice
Basically,
job.
anyone that's got a basic personality, they blend in the background, they are not significant. And now we move on to your next question on KROQ's Generation Wars, up for grabs, tickets to 21 Pilots private show. What toy lets you draw by turning knobs?
Millennial. Gen Z.
Millennial, go ahead.
Etch-a-Sketch.
Etch-a-Sketch is correct.
Nice.
Allie, give me a score update with 3 questions left.
Millennial's got 4 points. Gen Z has 1. Gen X, still nothing.
Guys, a chance potentially for a tie here, Gen Z. You're going to have to get some of these right. Here we go. What 2020 show made chess cool again?
Gen Z.
Yes.
Queen's Gambit.
That is correct.
Nice.
Comeback for Gen Z.
All right, 2 points for Gen Z now.
Who was the first YouTuber to hit 100 million subscribers?
Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Mr. Beast.
That is not correct.
Wow, really?
Not correct. Anyone want to steal this one?
Gen X.
Go ahead, Ed Gen X.
Is that Ryan Kid? Ryan's toy?
No. Great guess as well. PewDiePie.
Oh, PewDiePie.
PewDiePie.
Yeah.
People love the PewDiePie.
Forgot about PewDiePie.
And with 2 questions left, I don't know if it matters, but here we go. We go to your next question, Generation Wars. Who was Ferris Bueller's best friend? No one knows.
Wow, I'm shocked.
Cameron Fry.
Cameron.
And we go to this final question. Generation Wars. What Walkman brand ruled portable music?
Gen X.
Go ahead, Gen X.
I just want to get one right. Sony?
Yeah, you're on the board. Well, Allie, let's go ahead and tabulate some numbers now because we do have a winner in this Generation Wars.
Yes, we do. Well, Gen X, you did get 1 point, so that saved you. Gen Z Allie has 2 points, but Millennial Kimberly has run away with it. 4 points for you, Kimberly. Congrats.
Kimberly, there was a while where millennials couldn't win anything in Generation Wars, and we have really changed that. You have just won bragging rights for your generation, and more importantly, you have gotten yourself 2 tickets to a private show with KROQ and 21 Pilots. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome. Enjoy. We will see you at the Bellwether on October 22nd for a private show. You're the first winner of those tickets this morning, but don't be too jealous because we have many, many more tickets coming up So we will get you into the show so you can be there as well on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Well, just after 9 o'clock on a Thursday. Welcome to your Prequent Klein Alley Show on KROQ. More importantly, this hour, the great Nick Hexem, 311 fame, joins us. Also, he's starring in probably all of my wife's fantasies right now. Nick Hexem will be in our studio. Announcement, live music. Full transparency, I just saw him walking through the halls of KROQ, and I think he's getting ready to go for a live performance. So that's cool because it's always fun. It was great, obviously, having Tame Impala on earlier, but it's always nice when a musician comes in here with instrument in hand, ready to go. So
you should call your wife during that segment.
We really should.
Oh, yeah.
She'll be so turned on.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get her a poncho.
Ew.
Oh.
Just saying.
Definitely mention that.
We'll get into your ADD news in a moment because we did not do that last hour because of the Generation Wars, and we've got more tickets for you to go to a private KROQ show with 21 Pilots. So that's all happening this hour. I would recommend you get very comfortable. It's going to be a good one. If you're not already watching, you can find us on YouTube. It's a good hour to watch as well. And we will give you all the stuff we promised, plus more. But first, some Three Doors Down. And then Allie will give you the ADD news. Then Nick Hexem in the studio. and lots to get into. If you need us phones, good luck getting through right now. But you can also text us at 800-520-1067. Nice to meet you. Klein Alley Show, KROQ. K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. We'll get into your ADD news in a moment, but first, some desperation on the goat line.
I called yesterday to try to win the 21 Pilots tickets. I even listened to the entire show. I'm out of ideas. I'm shaking. I don't know what to do, guys.
It's a lot of emotion. We get it, and you'll have more chances to win those tickets coming up this morning, so I recommend you listen very closely to everything that happens on the show. Let's get into your news now so that we can make some room for the great Nick Hexem of 311 in the studio, live and in the flesh, and that'll be happening very soon here on K-Rock.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
First thing you learn about Disneyland is that nobody dies at Disneyland, because how can anything bad happen at the happiest place on earth, especially at Halloween time, going into the holiday season? It truly is magical. Unfortunately, somebody did die at Disneyland this week.
They died at the right place, though.
They did. They died at the Haunted Mansion during the ride. A 60-year-old woman died on the Haunted Mansion ride while it was going. It wasn't an issue with the ride or anything. It's not like there was any kind of problem there. She just happened to have a heart attack. And I can't imagine this is from the attraction itself. It's not like there's a lot of jump out of your seat scare moments. It's just kind of, low-key fun creep.
The scariest thing about the Haunted Mansion is the line outside.
Yeah.
That really gives
And when
me-
you get into that room with so many of those people and you're like, oh, I'm real close.
Right.
Real close to these people. And
That's
they
why-
do the whole like ceiling raising thing.
I like to do that earlier in the day. That's my little hack.
That was we did that first.
You do it later, you get the people that have been sweating all day, and you're stuck in that
You're
elevator
close
with them.
to them,
Ooh,
yes.
boy, that's a real scare.
Yeah, so when the ride came back around to the exit, they realized, oh, we have a medical emergency, and I cannot imagine the people who were in line right about to get on that ride when they had to close it down because someone died, and how long that closing would be. And then the game time decision that you have to make. Do I wait for the ride to reopen, or do I cut my losses and leave and go get in another line? Especially, like you just mentioned, the Haunted Mansion line is a process.
A long line, and especially this time of year, it could never be more popular than it is right now.
Exactly.
But the concept of being in line and seeing someone getting wheeled out on a stretcher does make the ride a little bit more exciting.
You're like, ooh, what did they do in there?
Maybe Disney makes a note about this, and they're like, you know what? Let's just keep moving people on stretchers out of the ride, and then all of a sudden, people in line are like, wait, did they up? Is there something scarier going
The
on?
line is twice as long now.
Haunted Mansion?
Okay, so I'm going to go from a real death to a near death. Gene Simmons is recovering from a bad crash that happened on the PCH yesterday. Never good when they use the word careened to describe a car accident, especially on the PCH. Fortunately, he didn't careen over that side. He careened into some parked cars. Apparently, he passed out or fainted behind the wheel, crossed over multiple lanes before hitting a bunch of parked cars, and then went to the hospital to get checked out. He's okay. He's home now and recovering. His wife said that the doctors had changed his medication and that he needs to drink more water, something of which he's not a fan.
You know that excuse they used to use for a while about everyone, whenever a celebrity did something that made the news, it was exhaustion. That was like the thing that their publicists would always say they were exhausted.
They collapsed, yeah.
The wrong medication or the changed medication, maybe it's true, but it does feel like that gets thrown around a lot because then all of a sudden it's like, oh, there's no responsibility on
the
the
medication?
person.
Oh, yeah, that can happen.
That happens
Well, because we
sometimes.
are not doctors. We don't know what the hell medication crosses with what and what can make you pass out.
But I do know that one time when I accidentally was trying to take sleeping pills on a flight from Vegas and I took Adderall, that was a big mistake. And
Is
that
there
was
another time that you took Viagra instead?
Yes. That was on purpose, though. I just didn't realize how long it
How
would
many
last.
times have you not taken sleeping pills thinking that you did?
I'm an idiot because I think pills usually go in their own containers, but I decide to save space. I mix
You
them
mix it all
into one
together.
container, and then I try to remember what I think the pill looks like.
And the pill will have like a GH4, and you're
Yeah.
like, what is that?
And I go, I think that one is going to make me tired, but it could do the exact opposite. It's a real gamble. You know
You've
me.
even come in here and been like, I took something, I'm not really sure what it was.
Well, there was the time I took the wrong quill. I took the.
Oh, yeah.
I got confused with my quills.
That I don't know why you'd get confused. One of them's very clearly day and one's clearly night.
Yeah.
They're colored accordingly.
I know, but I didn't pay attention, and I ate it, and it was the wrong one.
Maybe that's what happened to Gene Simmons.
Yeah, if you took the wrong quill, Gene, I get you. It's
okay.
I've been there.
And finally, here's a reality check for you. If you have anything in your place that is reserved for a special occasion, you are never going to use it. Accept it. According to a new study, the average time it takes for someone to use something that they have reserved for a special occasion is 2 decades, which is so much time. 58% of people never even use the thing at all because no occasion ever feels special enough. And this is stuff like that special china, the glassware, those frilly decorations maybe that were passed down to you from your grandma or something like that. I don't really have any. I think I have a couple of like serving knives from my wedding day that why am I keeping them? I don't know. But it's like, oh, if I ever have like a cocktail party, then I'm going to use this stuff. But in reality, 2 decades go by before anybody even thinks of using it.
I think someone did give me nice plates when I got married, and I have
Like, where are they?
I've yet to find a meal that was important enough
Even
to
if
use
you
those
had
plates.
company, would you even
No.
think to use that stuff?
No, I wouldn't.
And then you think about the maintenance, the hand washing and all that crap and putting them back away.
Someone gave me a nice bottle of wine, and it was probably 10 years ago. And I remember thinking, oh, at some point I should open this. And there have been a few times where I've been like, maybe this will be big enough. And I usually at the last minute go, nah.
No, I'll save it.
Just save it. And I'm
It's been
sure
10 years.
it's probably not even good because I'm not storing it the right way. So it's probably completely ruined. But
And it's moved houses at this point.
Oh, many times.
Oh.
Every time I move into an house.
I
like,
think
maybe
it's probably foul.
crack that bottle
we
of wine.
should open it on the show.
I'll bring it. You know what? I'll bring it in here tomorrow. We'll crack it tomorrow.
No special occasion. That's the special
a
occasion.
no special occasion Friday at KROQ. We'll bring in this bottle. Maybe it's delicious. I wouldn't even really know. supposedly I think it's worth like.
I was just going to say, you're not a wine guy. You wouldn't even know the difference if you're drinking a $10 bottle or, a couple of $100
Someone
bottle
gave
water.
it and said, you better really appreciate this. This is very nice.
By a wonderful company called Barefoot.
And I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's pretty important. We come back in a moment, and in our studio, someone far more talented and attractive than us. Nick Hexem of 311 joins us next.
Huge band.
And the Grammy goes to 21 Pilots.
Small venue.
Album of the year goes to
21 Pilots.
And your only way in
The biggest selling rock album of the year
is to win.
Give it up for 21 Pilots.
Attention, Los Angeles. This is Josh from 21 Pilots. KROQ is hosting a private show with us at the Bellwether.
Listen from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. to get on the exclusive guest list.
I don't believe that. Wish we could turn back time. Taking my time on my ride. Please don't make any sudden moves.
A KROQ private show with 21 Pilots at the Bellwether, courtesy of Atlantic Records.
Listen from 9 to 6 for your only way in.
Can you believe that, Josh?
Sweet.
On the world famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. Man, things are already getting very, very stressful in here. Vanessa is freaking out.
She is.
She's getting herself all amped up and ready for the return of Lie Day Friday in our studio. Lots of technology, a certified polygraph examiner. His name is John Grogan. He is the best. You can find him at Lie Detector Guys on Instagram. We will put that link up right now. He has been here. He has done, I don't know how many of these Lie Day Fridays you've done with us, John, but you're always a slam dunk, and the audience loves you. And thanks for bringing the energy on a Friday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see you again, John.
All right, his mic is on. I just want to point that out. But he doesn't like to waste time with words. He will let everyone know that when Vanessa answers these questions, they will be what % accurate, or at least you will be able to tell if she's lying with what % accuracy.
It'll be virtually 100%.
Virtually 100%. So if she lies about things like her age or where she's worked before or relationships, we will know if she's telling the truth or not, right?
For sure.
Okay. I feel good about this.
Yeah, I do too. And John, we've been seeing you pop up all over the place. I feel like I just scroll through Instagram and then videos pop up with these like famous lie detector, like, K-pop bands and stuff. And then there's you doing lie detector tests. You've been all over the world, haven't you, John?
Yep.
Has celebrity changed you at all?
No.
Great. All right, that's John. We've got lots of questions that were submitted, and I don't know which ones of these will actually make the official ones we ask Vanessa. Everything from, is she currently sitting on a booster seat? Did she ever actually work for NASA? Is she faking her accent? Have you ever misspelled a caller's name on purpose so Klein looks like a total idiot on the radio? These are all great questions. Some people just said, please post more bikini pics. Not a question, but that is a request. But Vanessa doesn't want you guys to get creepy. So without any further ado, yes, Vanessa.
Wait, are we going to do our shot?
Oh, you want to do
yeah.
Oh, John, if we do a shot of tequila, will that mess up the results at all?
Not at all.
Okay, we poured one for you as well. I don't know if you're a drinker. We have some tequila here as we kick off this Friday.
Cheers.
We got the final Friday fiesta. Any final words you want to say, Vanessa, before we know you're a liar?
I'm not a liar. I'm going to be super honest, and don't judge me, and I'm sweating. Okay, let's go.
You're sweating
All right.
a lot. All right, check this out. We're streaming on YouTube right now. KROQ
Cheers,
YouTube. Join now. Here we go.
ladies. Such a big shot. I'm not saying I'm drunk, but I feel it.
That is true. That's already correct.
Ooh,
Wow,
that's
that was
good
a nice
stuff.
lukewarm shot of tequila. Nothing like it. All right.
I need a lime.
What do you need?
A lime?
A lie, you
She
said?
needs a lie. She needs a
A
lie.
lime.
Let's get to it. It's time officially now for Lie Day Friday.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Why is it lie after lie after lie?
The only thing I know for sure is you're a goddamn liar.
It's a lie. You're a parasite of lies, and I am your worst enemy.
Lie Day Friday. Lie Day Friday.
All right. Real questions, real answers, or we find out. And John, once again, is a certified polygraph examiner. He's done over 14,000 lie detector tests. That number's probably grown. And he is one of our absolute favorites. Nice enough to come in here and strap Vanessa into the machine. Vanessa said a bunch of things. By the way, 949 wanted to say, as a prolific drug dealer, Vanessa is probably trained at fooling lie detector tests.
Totally.
John, even
I'm
if she
not a
has
drug dealer.
even if she has training in her drug dealing ways, are you able to seep through that with your technology?
Yes, she has no way to control certain parts of her body.
Oh, very hot.
You know what? I love cocaine.
All right,
She's
question
admitted it.
number 1. Vanessa. We'll ask these one time. He'll keep track. We'll play a song. We'll get the results.
Okay, I'm gonna stay still.
You look like a toddler and act like a tween, but how old are you really?
34.
Question 2.
Can't make me
I'm a
laugh,
big
Allie.
girl.
That's
She
right.
does a big smile, like, yeah.
You're a big 34. Good for you.
I'm 3'4".
Do you think Johnny is a lazy Gen Z pussy and doesn't deserve a job working with you?
He's been doing so good lately. I have thought about that before. That this is a yes or no type of dealio, right? I'm gonna go with recently. I'm gonna say no. That's my answer.
Oh, man.
How about not recently?
I feel like if we just don't talk, she will
Yeah,
talk
talk
herself
herself.
into a wild thing.
Right. Okay. Question 3. If you had to sleep with one person on the show,
Why is this a question? Why is this a question?
I haven't even asked the question
Okay,
yet.
go
If you
ahead.
had to sleep with one person on the show,
Would you kill yourself instead?
Yes.
no, that's not the question. If you had to sleep with one person on the show, who would it be?
I'm gonna be a wimp, and I'm gonna go for Allison.
Yes.
Woo!
Allison, that's,
Just to
Diving
try,
down.
just to try it out.
that's pedophilia.
Gay.
That is gay. It's also pedophilia, Allison.
We're
Don't
like
care.
the same age.
Question 4. Were you or your family ever involved in a drug cartel?
No,
What?
Whoa.
I don't know. I was a baby when I lived in Colombia. I'm not sure.
John, I've seen you make a move that I've never seen you make before. Are you trying? Is your computer exploding? What's happening?
A lot of blood pressure.
That's weird.
A lot of blood pressure.
That's weird. I don't know what that's about.
So, Vanessa, your answer is, were you or your
My
family...
answer is
Vanessa,
no.
your answer in the question, were you or your family ever involved in a drug cartel? You said...
First of all, no, because I was a baby, so no.
That's not the question, is were you a baby?
That was her previous question. You said you were 34. All right, I'm writing it down. She says no. That's fine.
Okay.
Vanessa, have you ever done cocaine?
No.
Question 5.
I'm just laughing, okay? That is a no.
Would you rather Klein Alley Show is #1 in the ratings or Colombia wins the World Cup?
Oh my God. Colombia win the World Cup. Hey! Guys,
That's so messed
we
up.
just need one win for the world to know that we're the best. And then the following year, Klein Alley can be number
No,
one
only,
forever.
only one thing can happen, and you get to decide. Do you want Colombia to win the World
This
Cup
is
or
so
Klein Alley Show to be
hard.
#1?
I'm super Colombian, guys. You guys don't get to see that part of me. Of course I want Colombia to win the World Cup.
We've seen that party.
Can Klein and Alley be number 2?
No, that's not part of the question.
Yeah.
That's not part of the question.
Well, my answer is Colombia.
We learned yesterday that number 2 doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think we are #2. No one around here cares. Number 2
care.
sucks. Here we go,
And
moving on.
that's it. It's a win.
Have you ever slept with someone who is in a relationship?
No. Well. You guys know this answer when I found out. I didn't know.
So
I
what's-
didn't know.
Well, I don't even know what you're talking about. Yes or no?
Yes, you do. You guys, I told you. All right. Without my knowledge, if I didn't know, then no. But with a knowledge afterwards, I'm like, damn.
But
Then
with a
the
knowledge,
answer-
damn, that's your answer?
John, are you able to score that answer or no?
She's being evasive.
Yeah.
106.7 KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show, but enough about us entering the studio as we speak. Beautiful man with a beautiful soul, Nick Hexem of 311 is back on KROQ. Good to see you.
What a nice introduction. Thank you.
We could have kept going. That tribute mashup could have gone forever.
We actually, it's supposed to be another 45 minutes, but then Nick would have to leave and wouldn't get any chance to catch up with you. And a lot has happened since you were last here, and there's speculation as to why you are here right now. And it's not just to hang out with us. In fact, these are just some of the things that people have guessed on our GOAT line where they leave messages. So here's the first one.
The Sweet Davis Show, Nick Hexem coming into the studio. I'm assuming to promote 311 Day. If I guessed it right, can I get tickets to 311 Day? Question mark. That would be great. If not, I'll still listen. Take care.
If not, he's still going to buy tickets and go. So I assume he's right.
Well, first of all, I love that he said question mark because I find myself doing that because I'm so used to dictating texts that if I say something to somebody, I'll be like, question mark? Wow. Well, good guess, my man. 311 Day is happening. You heard it here first. We're doing it. Vegas, March 7th and 8th. At the MGM Grand again. It's going to be amazing. We're super excited. Let's go.
I am so happy about what you just announced, especially because 714 said that they hope that you're doing 311 Day back in Vegas because they already booked their hotel.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the...
Cool. They went this year and said it was the best time, and they were like, I just hope you do it there again.
Yeah. It's because Southern California is the biggest concentration of 311 fans, so it's great that people can just either have a short flight or a drive, and it's going to be amazing. 311
Day, I would argue, maybe just south of Christmas is maybe the biggest holiday in the world, right? And for 311 fans, you've tried a bunch of different things. You've over the years, 311 Day has been in many different places. Well, Vegas already. People saying maybe their favorite. Was there one 311 Day that you said, well, we can't do that again?
Well, we only did Memphis once, and no offense against Memphis, but we actually had an Elvis impersonator open the show, but that was definitely a one-time thing.
Yeah. So don't book any rooms for next year in March in Memphis. That will be a giant waste of your time and money.
But the great thing about Vegas is there's so many people to collaborate with, and you have a very interesting collaboration for 311 Day. I didn't know, the Blue Man Group, obviously a legend in Vegas, but you're going to be doing a collab with them?
Yes. It happened super organically. Like whenever we have an event, whether it's 311 Day or like we played at the Raiders game at the halftime show, I bring the family and then we pack in lots of shows and, Cirque du Soleil or whatever. And we went and saw Blue Man Group. And I was like, this is so funky and innovative. And then I had a chance to go backstage and say hello to them. And I was like, let's jam together. What do you say? And they were like, please, yes, let's do it.
When you go backstage, are they still blue?
Still blue.
They're still blue.
Yeah.
So you know who you're talking to. Because I feel like when they get to live
They're
their
all
life...
blue and bald. Well, the blue bald guy, you.
Well, but I think about you go around your life and everyone's like, that's Nick Hexem from 311. But the Blue Man Group, when they're not on stage, for the most part, I would imagine they get to walk around and go to Trader Joe's without being bothered. But
well, nobody bothers me at Trader Joe's either. But yes, they are very well disguised. And I was like, can I pull that thing off your head? So they were... told us all about the process of putting on the Scully and the makeup and stuff, and it was a great hang.
So you will get to see 311 in Vegas again, and also a collaboration with the Blue Man Group, which is something that I didn't think anyone would ever. I don't think anyone had that on their 2025 bingo.
No one
card.
was high enough to think of it until
yeah,
now.
Right.
It's beautiful.
I mean, I guess when you say it, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But at the time, and then also this is exciting because last year we got a chance to go on to Loserville with Fred and Limp, and this year 311 is doing some stuff with Limp Bizkit and Loserville.
That's right. It's South America and Mexico City. We're super excited. And it's also the way they paced the tour is like a show every 3 days. So I am going to get to just drink in South America. And I'm very into, I put this on my socials, land snorkeling. Wait, what does that mean? Like when you're snorkeling, you're just really taking stuff in, and so just walking around, and so to get to have all those days off down in South America to check out different places.
Well, and usually if you're walking around in a certain area, you have your guitar with you as well. And then you end up with an entourage of people playing guitar and banjo and singing. And
I do some strolling troubadour kind of thing, but yeah.
Does anyone throw money at you?
Not enough.
Not enough.
Sadly.
Yeah, that's too bad. I mean, think at some point, someone you're out there playing guitar in public, they're going to throw a couple of coins your way. You say, that's okay. I've done okay over the years. By the way, for the information for 311 Day that was just announced here on KROQ, 311day.com. That is the website. Back in Vegas, March 7th and 8th, they'll be live in Las Vegas, MGM. It's so great when Nick stops by. And, of course, immediately people have requests all over the GOAT line and the live phones.
Hey, Sweet Davis, I know you guys don't take song suggestions, but I want to see if you guys can play Amber by 311 for my girlfriend. Thanks, guys. Sweet David.
That's an everyday call.
Yeah, we get that a lot. And every once in a while, Allie and I don't pick the music here, so it does play quite a bit on KROQ. But on the day that you happen to be here, I did see that you have a guitar with you. Do you know what song you will be...
Yes, and I am... We're going to play Amber for that dude. But
Wow.
you notice he didn't even say, like, my name is so-and-so and her name is so-and-so.
No.
So it's just for... that dude's girlfriend that called.
There you
is
go.
who the dedication.
If you are that dude's girlfriend, get ready because
He loves you.
In a moment, we continue with the great Nick Hexem of 311. Also want to talk about the fact that Nick has really gone from just rock star to hometown hero.
Neighborhood
if
hero,
you are
yeah.
driving anywhere right now in Southern California and you are able to see the road signs, you didn't pop a tire on a pothole, you have one man to thank. That is Nick Hexem. He could be the next mayor, I believe, of Los Angeles, perhaps. Political aspirations in his future. The guy
Such a chill mayor.
The guy is doing his part to save Southern California, and we'll get into that and more, plus a live performance in the KROQ studios. Get ready. 311 Day is back, baby. Details on our socials now at KROQ and, of course, at 311. More with Nick Hexem next on KROQ. KROQ, Klein Show. In our studio, the great Nick Hexem of 311, playing a live song in a moment. So if you're not watching along on YouTube, now would be a great time to check us out there on KROQ's YouTube. I hate hogging all of you to ourselves. So, Andrew, go ahead. You're on with the great Nick Hexem.
Hey, Nick. Wow, it's so great and such an honor to speak with you. Thank you so much for your music and your skills that you've given to the world.
Aw, thank you.
Where's the rub, Andrew? Is that it?
No, well, I wanted to thank.
Can I borrow $1 million? Is that the next
for
question?
introducing me to the music. Her name is Renee. She loves you, and you guys continue to rock on. Thanks so much for everything again.
All right. Well,
You know, I think that every boyfriend is calling in now going, I'm also requesting Amber for my girlfriend. And, everyone wants credit for what's about to happen.
I always think
all
that-
the girlfriends.
All the
Yeah,
girlfriends.
all the girlfriends.
Whenever I see like a random generic skywriting, like a cloud that says "I love you," and I'm like, "Honey, look what I did!
It's
Look
me.
what I did! That's for you. I paid that bill." This is exciting because 311 Day has been announced, and if you're thinking to yourself, "Hold on, I thought we're still in October," the answer is yes, we are. But
This is when all the speculation begins. And I imagine this is when all the DMs asking when this is going to be announced come in and flood your IG, right?
Well, it's been happening for a couple months.
Yeah.
Like, any whispers, I'm sworn to secrecy. And now it's out.
It's out.
yeah, and by the way, Nick's been busy. He doesn't just sit around and play shows and hang out and smoke weed. He's also saving the world. This was Allie. We played a lot of these, but Nick has become a hometown hero as of late because when there's problems in Southern California, he will actually step up and do things. This was posted on his Instagram.
Yeah, I could call the city. Who knows how long that would take? Who knows how long I would sit on hold? Why don't I just get in there and get it done?
And this was him now cutting through a bunch of
Let there be light.
This was brush and stuff. I mean, you went through there and did this. And I'd like to start, if you're okay with it, an OnlyFans where you just do gardening. Would you be okay with that?
Just manly stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually kind of one of my favorite things to do is like getting out there with cutting down brush. Yesterday I was chopping down a tree that was covering up my trail. Like, it's fun.
So if a tree gets in your trail, you just cut it down. What a man. I'm like...
Out of the way, tree.
Yeah, I'm so like... You have an
It was a small tree.
Oh,
but
still,
yes.
it's incredible.
Well, you said you were inspired by your daughter's Girl Scout troop.
Yeah.
With their good deeds. Is your daughter still in Girl Scouts?
My youngest one is.
And so does that mean that you're peddling Girl Scout cookies and trying to get your friends and family to buy all the boxes like everyone else?
But so much of it is online these days. So I just like post a link and.
Well, if you want to share the troop number for when that starts.
I don't have it memorized.
Nick,
We're
put
happy
us
to-
down. Nick, put us down for a couple boxes of Thin Mints here at KROQ.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like mixing mint and chocolate, but you can.
Okay, yeah, we'll grab them. This is a live musical performance happening on KROQ as it should be. It was only a year ago that they were on stage at KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, and my wife fell in love with Nick Hexem, like many women do when they see this man, and she hasn't shut up about you ever since. So for all the girlfriends out there and my wife, here is Nick Hexem, 311, and Amber, as requested by our listeners.
Brainstorm, take me away from the norm. I got to tell you something. This phenomenon, and to put it in a song, and it goes like, whoa, amber is the color of your energy. Whoa, shades of gold displayed naturally. You ought to know what brings me here. You glide through my head blind to fear. And I know whoa, amber is the color of your energy. Whoa, shades of gold displayed naturally. You live too far away, but your voice reeks like a bell anyway. Don't give up your independence, unless it feels so right. Nothing good comes easily. Sometimes you gotta fight. Whoa, amber is the color of your energy. Whoa, shades of gold displayed naturally.
launched 1,000 ships in my heart so easy. Still, it's fine from afar. And you know that, whoa, rainstorm, take me away from the norm. Whoa, I got to tell you something.
I am wet. Goddamn.
Can I just tell you
What a
that's the
talent.
first time I've ever done that?
Seriously?
Yes.
The first time you ever
sing
played?
Amber by myself on the radio? Yes, that's the first time I've ever done that.
Is this a Memphis "it'll never happen again" thing, or?
Well, I don't know. Did it sound
Oh,
okay?
it sounded amazing.
You should see the text
We're gonna
line
make
right
this
now.
a yearly tradition.
I'm crying. Oh my God, this is a moment. Wow, had to pull over. Well, there we go. You're not. You have an emotional impact on Southern California.
Klein, I
Nick
think you
Hexem for mayor. The people have started speaking.
562. I'm a straight dude, and listening to this acoustic makes me want to drop my panties.
Oh my God! See
Just,
what?
you
See
know,
the
that's
effect you've had on people.
Yeah, there you go, Nick.
So, wow, goddamn. Well, Nick Hexem, 311, my man. Congratulations. Thank you for coming here. It's always exciting when you get to announce it. We appreciate you doing it here. 311day.com. Get them tickets, because if you've never been to a 311-day celebration, and we've had 311-day weekends, don't be fooled and don't be too high that you get confused that it's on March 7th and 8th. That also can happen sometimes. So be ready and please be there. And Nick, whatever we can do for you moving forward, you have us at your disposal.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. Quick break. We're back in a moment with your ADD news and then some tickets to go see 21 Pilots at the private KROQ show, and that'll all be happening next. Once again, Nick Hexem from 311. Let him hear it.
Coming to us out of the sky.
The world famous KROQ.
The familiar voice of radio brings endless hours of
Klein Alley Show.
Bye, Nick.
We are Klein Alley Show. Get into your news in just a moment, see what's going on in the world, and prove once for all that Alley is the official mush of the Los Angeles Dodgers. But first, let me say hi to Mindy, who's on our phone right now. Good morning.
Gosh.
Hi, Mindy.
Hi, good morning.
Hi. Why are you calling?
I'm trying to get 21 tickets.
Excuse me, you cut out, and I don't know what tickets you possibly want.
Oh, 21 Pilots?
Uh-huh.
Oh, interesting. Okay, we do have those.
Yes.
Funny enough.
Yes.
You are caller 21.
No way! You're lying right now.
We're serious, and you won.
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much.
This will be the end of our conversation.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Enjoy the show. We'll see you there, okay?
Thank you so
You're
much.
very welcome. I like it when our friendly airline pilot, I know a lot of pilots, there's a lot of problems with air traffic control now and this and that, but we have one pilot that is just going to be dedicating himself to get you tickets to the show.
Seems weird with a pilot shortage, but that's what we're doing.
So hold on, Mindy, and congratulations.
Yes.
Who's the
thank
first
you.
person you're going to tell that you just won these tickets?
My husband.
All right.
Is he going to be your plus one, or are you taking someone else?
No, I'm taking him.
Congratulations, and have a great night. We'll see you October
so
22nd
much.
at the KROQ private show. Bask in the glory of a win. Don't worry, if you didn't get through, you'll have more chances this morning. We have more pairs of tickets to give you. But first, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
I start with parade news because it's part of my gay agenda. The Grand Marshal of the Rose Parade has been announced. The theme this time around is the magic in teamwork. So it is only natural that the Grand Marshal is Magic Johnson. And
my boyhood idol.
That's your number one idol, right? That's your guy.
There was never a bigger celebrity in my life, anyone that I was more enamored by than the great Magic Johnson, because of all the whores he was with. No, that's not true.
Did your idoldom change throughout the many personal announcements within his life?
I just remember I was in 7th grade, I believe, maybe 6th or 7th grade, when he made the announcement that he was going to be leaving the NBA because of his AIDS, and I was so distraught by that I actually
You're like, cool, I got to get AIDS if Magic does it.
I said, I got to get those sneakers he wears, and I got to get AIDS. And I did not. No, I took a day, I think maybe 2 days off of school.
No way.
What?
I was so... I'm telling you, it hit me in a
And
way.
your folks are okay with that?
They knew how. I remember.
Big of a pussy you were.
I remember getting picked up from school, and my mom broke the news to me about Magic. And
Because you thought at the moment, when he made that announcement, it felt like a death sentence.
Death sentence.
The fact that he is okay, still alive, thriving is incredible.
Fatter than ever. It's remarkable. Yeah,
Made him twice the size.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Everyone else went the other way.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened, but it was at that
Wow,
moment.
not 1 but 2 days
2
off?
days
Or
off.
do you think you milked the second day?
I swear to you, I didn't. I don't think I've
Really?
ever been more upset. Listen, I'm not one of these people that cares about, Taylor Swift got engaged or whatever. That doesn't affect me. But at that moment in
You
my
weren't going
life...
to take a day off
I'm
work.
not taking a day off. But there are people that do get that way. I mean, this affected me. Magic Johnson, there was no bigger athlete. And I know most of my friends were Jordan guys or the racist guys that love Larry Bird. But I just thought he was the greatest. I loved everything Magic Johnson did. I knew his stats inside out, back. The guy was triple-doubling every time he broke an assist record. I could not have been a bigger fan. I don't think I've been a bigger fan of any in my
anybody.
life.
No, you're excited. I can tell.
I'm actually not a fan of anyone I've ever met.
Dude, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, as big a fan of you are of Magic Johnson, that's Omar with the
Let's
Rose
camp out.
Parade.
Yeah, totally, dude.
I hate
Come
parades.
on.
I'm not.
I don't care. You
This
love
is your
Magic
guy.
Johnson. Yeah,
Look how
dude.
excited he is. Listen, this is him accepting the honor of being the Grand Marshal.
As a kid growing up in Lansing, Michigan, on New Year's Day, this was a thrill of a lifetime just to wake up to see who was the Grand Marshal and watch the parade. And I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would one day become the Grand Marshal. And so I'm just blessed. I don't take this lightly. I love this city, and this is just another thing that the city has given back to me.
Look, Now he's kind of telling a childhood hope story that you're telling. He used to wake up every morning going, "Who?" Not every morning, obviously. That
Never.
one morning,
I
and
used to
say,
do the
"Who's
same
the
thing.
Grand Marshal going to be?"
By the way, of all of his accomplishments, let's
He's
be
like,
honest.
"I never thought in my wildest dreams."
Who was the Grand Marshal last year? This is nothing for him. This shouldn't
Wasn't
matter.
it Cyndi Lauper every
Yeah,
year?
yeah, it's always like that guy from
I thought it was like Eric Estrada, yeah.
It's always that. Yeah, this is.
And they're like, "Really, me? All right."
Magic Johnson is so above this. Like he's
What are you talking about? This is
Omar-
the Rose Parade in Pasadena, man.
I understand, but look at
Are you kidding?
Someone look up the last
son of a bitch.
Look up the last 4 or 5 Grand Marshals. I promise you, a lot of them are like so and so from Real World season 9. It's not like impressive people like Magic Johnson. I think
You think he's going to be the biggest celebrity in the last 10 years to Grand Marshal?
Billie Jean King was the Grand Marshal.
Hey, she's a
last
legend.
year.
Skip it.
LeVar Burton in 2022.
Oh, he's great.
I mean, it's fine, but he's no Magic Johnson.
Shaka Khan in 2019.
This is my point.
Come on.
This is
Vince Scully in 2014.
Oh, my God, amazing.
That's a cool one.
Paula Dean in 2011. I bet you wish they could take that one back. But there is that.
They really, you can tell they made up for it in those following years. They're like,
George
and
Lucas.
LeVar Burton.
Yeah. How do we cover up the Paula Dean thing? Get LeVar Burton on the phone ASAP.
Magic Johnson.
And Shaka Khan.
Come
Let's
on.
go.
Yeah,
Let's
Shaka
go.
Khan. Also, he went on to say, if I could just get a win tonight for my Dodgers, oh man, this would be the most awesome day I could ever think
Well,
of.
you would have had the win for the Dodgers if it wasn't for Allie. And I don't even want to get started with all of these calls, Allie. But I mean, the amount of hate on the GOAT line for you, and I get it. It's palpable, but it's.
Allison Johnson.
Sorry.
Yes. What freak? You need to take it back. You need to take it back.
Allie did say something yesterday.
I've cursed her with a stroke.
So stupid on the show, and I can't believe she said it. I mean, it was really the dumbest thing I've ever heard in the history of this radio show, but this is what happened yesterday.
All right, congratulations, LA. We have reached yet another milestone. We may have a lot to brag about around here, especially with the Dodgers likely headed to another World Series. But there is nothing
don't do your
brings
mushes. God damn you. I said it as she said it. I tried to stop. I said,
Did
don't.
you hear that evil laugh at the end?
Don't do it. I mean, Allie, it is like unbelievable.
And they all simultaneously broke an arm.
Dodgers lost. Dude. People are so distraught and upset by you, and they should be.
Sitting here watching the game and thinking to myself, I heard Allie mush the Dodgers this morning. Thanks a lot, Allie. But as I'm speaking your name, they scored 2 more runs.
Oh, God.
God damn you, Allie.
It was a beating.
It's like
Look, guys,
unbelievable.
don't get so upset. This is just a blip.
It's
all
not
right?
a
They
blip.
have another game tonight. They were about to sweep, so
Stop.
they're not going to sweep.
Stop talking.
They are one of the best teams in all of baseball for many years running. They will be fine.
Magic Johnson was perfectly healthy until Allie said his name back in the 90s, and then look what happened.
Allie, God damn it. Why would you freaking mush the Dodgers? 8-1. Really, Allie? Stop talking. Please, stop talking.
Hey.
No more Dodger talk out of your mouth. Thank you.
It was 8-2 by the end.
That's the mush right there. There she is.
You know, it's
She came
funny
alive.
you mentioned the 90s because I think when I was a kid, really little, I wanted to sound cooler than I actually was. So I told people that Magic Johnson was my uncle.
Oh, yeah, because you have the same last
We
name.
have the same last
Right,
name, even
right.
though it made no sense whatsoever. I was like, he's my uncle.
Well, the
and everyone
first
was
time-
like, what?
First time you said that was probably 2 days before his press conference.
Exactly. All right, we know some of the presenters and performers for the Hall of Fame induction, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony. The performing there will be our good friends Josh and Tyler of 21 Pilots, Beck, Flea, Iggy Pop, Elton John, and David Letterman. One of the non-performing or the non-musical performance acts that will be taking place. The show is going to be November 8th. And being inducted this year is Bad Company, Chubby Checker, Joe Cocker, Cyndi Lauper, Outkast, Soundgarden, and the White Stripes. And I also wanted to mention in other music news that the Rolling Stones released their 250 most influential songs of the 21st century, and 2 K-Rock artists made the top 5. Number 4 was Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. And they even beat a Taylor Swift song, which was pretty amazing. And then number 2 was the Yeah Yeah Yeahs Maps. And the Strokes Last Night came in at number 12 as well.
Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
What an eventful start to the pre-Quinn, huh?
Well,
Thursday
eventful
morning.
week, yeah.
Klein Alley Show. If you're just joining us, and I know you're not. You've been waiting around to try to get these tickets to the private KROQ 21 Pilots show, which is coming up, in the near future, 22nd of October, Bellwether. Only way to get in is to win your way in, and we'll have more tickets for you this hour, including those of you that want to take part in the Klein Alley Show quiz if you've been paying attention to the full 4 hours plus of the show. But just today, you've missed Tame Impala was in here talking about new album and Australian slang, and then Nick Hexem came in, and I thought he was being sarcastic when he said he's never performed acoustically Amber by himself on the radio, and I assumed, well, that's one of the biggest songs in the history of that band's career. He must have played it 1 billion times and on stage in front of people, a ton with his band, but he claims first time he's ever done it solo acoustically on the radio.
And then he was like, oh, how did it sound?
Yeah, I know.
Like, amazing.
Yeah.
What?
Is that a serious question?
I'm
So
just
anyway.
amazed when people are like, I don't know how it sounded.
You're not
I'm
on
like,
the,
no, it sounded great.
Socials, head over to Klein Alley Show on Instagram or KROQ, and you can see some of what's been happening here in the studio. Of course, we're also streaming live on YouTube, so some more visual stimulation for you. I'd like to believe that our show brings people together, and some people have told us that, but then also we do get calls where people claim our show is tearing them apart.
Hey, three dudes. I'm in the car with my girlfriend right now, and we're listening to an old podcast where you guys are talking about Ali's cat, or the story with the teacher feeding the cat, and Omar plays the clip of Klein making the cat noise going, "Meow." And for weeks we have been arguing about whether it is Klein or Ali. And we have a bet going on it, and I believe it's Klein. So I want you guys to give us a clear answer. Thank you. Bye.
So I don't know which clip. Omar, you've got the cat sounds there.
Yeah.
I think he's talking about the one that was the noise we played when Allie's cat actually died. And they're arguing whether or not that is me or Allie making that noise. I think those are... I don't even know anymore, to be honest. Oh, that one I know.
That was not my cat dying.
The first two, I believe, are both Allie.
That's correct.
Yes.
Yeah. And
I'm surprised that people think it sounds like you.
Well, I guess why would you mock your own cat dying? But once again, the way Omar does with the sounds around here, he is the audio sniper. He takes things we say all the time, even out of context, plays them back and makes us look like total asses. So I don't...
That's Klein's dog before she died.
Yeah, that's Allie doing an impression of my dog. It's not good around here.
I only do dead pet impressions.
Yeah, she's found her sweet spot. If
your dog or cat is dying or animal, let me know their name and I'll do an impression.
And I believe the first time you told us the sad story of your cat dying, the sound that Omar played, which was like a cat winding down and running out of power.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was just something Omar put together. I don't think that was any of us. So I understand why it's confusing. You would think we're not confused. We're here making the noises. But I would have probably taken that guy on the bet that I...
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
I don't know who does what anymore. I really don't. I know when I make obviously
You've
now
reached show dementia stage.
I know when I make the chimpanzee noise because Omar plays that a lot.
Oh, that's
now.
a good one.
And I know when I do Cabana Klein, which sounds very similar to the chimpanzee noise, but that was me. That's me supposedly.
That's Klein saying "kill Jane Goodall" in chimpanzee.
I definitely did not say that. Just so happened. Now I don't know what that
is.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
I was just trying to entice Vanessa with that.
Jesus Christ. And then, of course, there's Cabana Klein, which is a different sound altogether because that's me getting the crowd ready to go at a cabana and pig. Not an animal at all. But it's hard to tell.
But gay.
Very gay. Very, very gay.
Oh, another chicken.
Now, I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is? That's you.
That's me?
Yes.
What was the context behind that?
I think this is when we were like, keeping an eye on those eagles, and you're doing your best eagle impression, maybe.
Oh,
we don't.
God, do we really just do impressions?
We don't
of
do
animals?
impressions.
I think, remember you guys dressed up as the eagles that one day. I think this is you guys doing that.
Yeah.
I thought
that was you wearing an eagle costume.
I don't think so.
No, yeah.
Some of these are
We're
just
not
me
above it.
jamming my nuts into the table when I turn my chair around, and Omar's just rolling audio, and then makes it sound like we're doing some sort of weird menagerie of animals.
Yeah,
on the show.
exactly.
So anyway, for the
welcome.
For the one couple that was fighting over this, congratulations. I think your girlfriend was right, but you should have known that because really, I'll admit it publicly, they're right most of the time. Sublime on KROQ.
life where you found your ticket. We in the chat feeling the vibe, ain't no sound of cricket. Don't even think of blinking twice, cause you're bound to miss it. This is the chance, say it with pride. We all the net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ha, ha, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers.
I'm a young Gambi on the MIC. Sorry, onion queen, I'm the only 10 I see. Just started to grade, I'm smarter than Johnny. And there's no need to hate Klein, I love my daddy. Shout out to best friend, me and Vanessa in the school, you're volleyballing again. We're 47, this is tall, that's why they call us twins. Don't trip, I don't know what is a succulent. What is a succulent?
Don't make me spaz out with rock pants on. I bet you eat the pizza with bacon on top. What up, Doc? That's Greek Karina with Erica Glide. Sky high and fly touche. Go visit Lewis and Forever out in the Bay. And this just in, the sheriff's 2.0 over the top. From calling the cops and the comments we drop. Get that monkey off of my back, make the pantyhose stop. Or else we're gonna bust a BB on the freaks and we'll get you all blood. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ha, ha, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Hey yo, shout out to all the net bangers, man. You know who you are. There's way too many to listen to song. Alex G, Danny G, Mags, Sarah J, Neil, Kevin, and Phil the Plumber. Feature Jared, Mr. Mask. Hey yo, Donovan, Ray, Carlos, Zeke, Mike, Crone, and Aaron. Blink, Budget Chicken. Hey, if I didn't get you, man, I'll get you on the next one. Grow the show.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show with a lot of tickets for you to see 21 Pilots at a private KROQ show. And we have to give away at least 2 more pairs before we get out of here today. Don't worry, we'll do it again tomorrow and next week. So if you are getting desperate, fear not. Just keep listening to KROQ. You'll have chances to win. But it is Thursday, Thrifty Thursday, and here is El Cheapo.
It's time to talk to the kingpin of cheap. Here she is, El Cheapo.
And as always, thank you to American Tire Depot for sponsoring El Cheapo this week. You know, this is a tough month for El Cheapo because October can get very expensive for multiple reasons. If you think about the Halloween decorations, the costumes, not only for yourself, but your kids, if you got them, Halloween parties, all of that stuff, pumpkin patches, my God, the pumpkin markup this year is insane.
Yeah, Allie doesn't do that. She'll play around in the patch, but then you better believe she's going to go buy one of those ones outside the grocery store for $5.
Of course. I went to a pumpkin, well, it was like a farm that they convert into like a pumpkin patch type thing over the weekend. And my kid was picking out a lot of pumpkins, to which as soon as he turned around, I was like, yeah, let's take it home. And then I'd set it back down and, just keep walking away.
The poor kid. Just trying to make
we have so many pumpkins.
Just trying to make core memories, and all Allie's doing is taking it away. A serious question, though.
I took a picture with the pumpkins and then walked away.
People decide, Halloween candy. Do you try to pick a candy that you know will be good, or do you just go with whatever you get the most bang for your buck?
Funny you ask, because we're in the middle, or I think this is the last day of Prime Big Day deals.
Oh, on Prime?
Yeah, because I'm not going to be a sucker and go to the grocery store and buy candy there because the markup, again, is just crazy. I'm not going to spend $30 on a tiny little pack of good candy, but still, I mean, it's not going to get you very far. So I loaded up, and I want you to weigh in on what I chose. I didn't go with the first option that I wanted to go to, which is just all ring pops.
I feel like a kid would like a ring pop. It's a rare.
Yeah, but it's all ring pops.
Yeah, I get it. It's actually better. I don't like all those little germy hands sorting through that. I know it's more fun for a kid to go through, but it does take a while. There's a bit of a bottleneck. At least if there's one thing, you get rid of that decision-making process.
Okay, so the one that I bought is...
I feel like ring pop's actually a good call, just because...
Really? You think I should have gone... Because it was on sale yesterday.
The 100 grand bar is the most underrated candy on the planet. It gets no love, and then Halloween, every once in a while, you see it, and you better believe if my kids come back with that, I take it right away. And I don't even care if there's razor blades in there. I'd still eat it.
Okay, so I went with, and this was on sale for $12. I got a 30-ounce bag, which is Hershey's Yorkshire cups, the little peppermint patties.
What?
Almond Joys.
Oh, man.
Oh, Reese's and Kit Kats, guys. Reese's and Kit Kats.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but there's going to be only a few of those in there. That's what you got?
This is a cool pack. I thought for $12, 30 ounces, that's a good amount of candy.
Like peppermint.
I love peppermint candy.
Yeah, that's like a white lady snack.
I'm with Allie. Those are actually good. Everything else is a mom candy, but peppermints.
Peppermints are the ultimate mom candy. I could call my mom right now. I promise you.
$100 grand. $100 grand is such a dad candy.
Absolutely not, dude.
Yeah, that's so true.
Those.
Yeah.
Every guy who has kids is like, 100 grand, underrated.
I'll tell you why. Because they don't have good branding. Their branding sucks. Their product is top shelf, and their branding is terrible. They don't have any fun cartoon character.
Yeah.
100 grand.
It's a very aggressive font.
Yeah, I think nowadays people just look at 100 grand, they think about debt.
Yeah, but Almond Joy, I mean, is a dud in this scenario. But I think a regular solid Hershey, that's good. That's
solid
just
Hershey?
solid, just
it's like the chocolate bar of the Depression.
It's just plain chocolate.
Whenever you
can't go wrong with
Whenever you
that.
see anyone being rescued from like a war camp, they're standing at the fence eating a Hershey
I didn't
bar.
get Necco wafers, okay? And there's Kit Kats and Reese's. Remember.
So you went for the most amount of candy for the cheapest.
Yes,
Okay.
but still,
I'm just
again, there
curious.
were other options that were worse that I didn't go with. I also am planning out my Halloween costume, which I'm very excited about this year, and I already know what I'm going to be. So I started shopping last month before it was even October because I knew the costume I want, you could probably get a ready-made costume of it for like $80 or $100 with crappy costume, things
Right.
that are going to break in 5 minutes. I've been buying it piecemeal over the last month.
Is this one of those costumes where you think it's all clever and no one gets it?
No, it's not. It's not this time, I
'Cause
promise.
You've done that every year.
But I wanted to turn it into a couple's costume with Katie, and she refused. And now she's just she wants me to get her a different costume. But still. The other thing I had.
Oh, yeah. Are you wearing it in here, or are you just wearing it to...
I'm going to wear it in here.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
and you think we'll all know what you are.
Yes, you
Because
will.
last year you finally...
This was going to be a couples thing.
It could be a couple's thing, or it could be a by itself thing.
Well,
It could be
apparently
both.
it's going to be a by itself
the other thing
It's you by yourself and like a double horse thing.
No, it's not that.
The tap dancing horse's ass again? You go with that one?
I was up a cow's ass,
Oh,
not
sorry.
a horse's ass. Okay, get it right.
Can't keep track of it.
But also, Katie was like, well, we have to buy a few different costumes and see which ones Wesley wants to wear. And I'm like, excuse me, what?
Yeah, one and done.
We are not buying options. We are buying one thing, and I know he's changed his mind 1,000 times over the last 3 weeks, but he's going with skeleton because the costume's already here, and it was $12.
Man, that's a lucky kid.
It is a lucky kid.
No pumpkins and the cheapest available costume.
You can buy those really tiny pumpkins, the
Yep.
white ones.
Yep.
They're like $3. You can still carve those,
That's
a lot
all
of
cheapo
tiny
for
pumpkins
you.
in my
Just
house.
making sure that you live your Halloween on the cheap. We take a quick break. We come back. First thing we do when we get back is get you into a private show with 21 Pilots, but you probably already knew that.
Huge band. And the Grammy goes to 21 Pilots. Small venue. Album of the year goes to 21 Pilots. And your only way in
The biggest selling rock album of the year
is to win.
Give it up for 21 Pilots!
Attention, Los Angeles. This is Josh from 21 Pilots. KROQ is hosting a private show with us at the Bellwether.
Listen from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. to get on the exclusive guest list. A KROQ private show with 21 Pilots at the Bellwether, courtesy of Atlantic Records.
Listen from 9 to 6 for your only way in.
Can you believe that, Josh?
Sweet.
On the world famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Being evasive.
Okay, what does that mean? No, this is like typical where she just
Vanessa.
tries to charm her way out of
I'm
it.
not charming anything. Look,
You're just joining
I
us.
didn't know, and that's it.
If you're just joining us on KROQ this morning, Vanessa is strapped in a lie detector test right now. We are halfway through her lie detector test. John is here to administer the test to make sure it is 99.999% accurate. Allie is here to laugh along, and Omar is here to play sound effects to really get inside of Vanessa's head. She's had a shot at
I
tequila.
pooped my pants and I don't have underwear. What? I did not. I never said that. I never said I don't have underwear and I pooped my pants.
I'm glad you played that clip because the next question is: you have admitted to crapping yourself many times.
What?
How often does this actually happen?
It only happened once in San Francisco. I was in college. Give me a break.
next question.
So defensive, in. questioning.
It's happened to everyone.
We asked your mom.
She's going to off one of us.
We asked your mom to join us for the lie detector test, and she would not join us live, but she did give us this question. It was very nice of her to participate. Here's your next question.
I don't think I have any question for my daughter. I feel I know everything about her.
But if I had to ask one question, it would be, how many chefs have you in the back seat of a car? More than a 100 or less than a 100?
That accent is wild. Just one.
Just one chef.
100.
Just one chef.
One?
Just one. 100.
Is it 100 or one?
Not just one.
Just one chef.
I also wanted to point out that Vanessa thinks that Vanessa's accent is less than her mom's.
Guys, my mom.
I don't think I have any question for my daughter.
That is your real mom, right?
Yeah, that's my mom. Obviously, that's a thick accent. I know my accent is not that thick. This is like, it's pretty neutral.
No.
I believe it.
John's machine is going all over the place now. All right, here we go. Final questions. Vanessa's on the lie detector test. This Lie Day Friday at KROQ. If you could kill off someone on the show, who would you pick, and would you cry once they're dead?
What a question. I wouldn't kill anyone. That's
you have to
my
pick
answer.
one.
You have to kill someone.
If I have to pick, I would pick Jake so I can keep Kiwi.
Wow. Interesting.
Wow, you kill him for his dog?
Jake, you're
That's
dead,
so
man.
messed up. So Columbia
And
of
would
you.
you cry?
It is.
Would you cry if Jake is dead?
Yeah, I would cry.
You would?
Yeah,
How long?
like a week.
No, you would not.
Makes me feel
I
bad.
have feelings.
John, there's lying going on, right?
There is.
Yeah.
How many
breathing
lies?
stopped.
Yeah, you've gotten how
Her
many?
breathing's
Have you gotten a few lies today so far?
Yes.
Yes, I believe. Okay, we'll
Jake's
get to-
breathing's going to stop soon.
Yeah, he sure is. Get that dog. 2 more questions. What segment that we do on the show do you hate the most?
That's tough. I want to say Bambuso. I'm not in love with that segment. And sometimes I don't like pity claims because I can't find people.
Oh, okay.
But
We force you to get real people. We don't do actors and
Yeah.
actresses like every other show on
It's
the
a
radio.
process.
Right, it's a process.
But yeah, those are my two.
Okay. Just
This
make
is
sure-
more than 7.
Yes, it's much more.
We're gonna
Would
go
you
over time.
consider dating John Grogan?
Oh, how funny. John, you know that wasn't me. But no, because he's a little bit too old for me.
Wow.
Sorry, John.
John, does that hurt your feelings?
No.
Oh.
He looks sad right
We're
now.
friends.
But they just fist bumped. That was
She just
beautiful.
pounded him.
Are we done?
And finally, do you love chicken?
Like a regular person.
Yes or no?
Just the right amount.
Do you love chicken?
Love is an understatement.
Just answer the question.
Love,
No.
You don't love chicken.
No, I don't love chicken.
She
All
said
right.
love is an understatement.
I know. I heard it.
I don't know.
All right.
She loves it more
John,
than anyone has ever
John
loved
Grogan,
anything.
I know we're going to get some results in a moment from this lie detector test. Were there multiple lies told?
Yes.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Can't wait to
Lies.
find out exactly what things Vanessa was honest about and what things she lied about. And we will get to that after this. Of course, it is Lie Day Friday here at KROQ. Vanessa on the hot seat.
Klein Alley Show.
We've been drinking already, getting ready for the final Friday Fiesta happening after the show today. Everyone's very excited to go across the street to Descanso in Los Angeles, mid-Miracle Mile, and hopefully you will join us as well. First 106 people, we get you gourmet tacos. Blind Charlie, our show benefactor, will be buying everyone margaritas for the first 106 that arrive.
Amazing.
We got tickets, we got prizes, we got much more, and maybe even John will stop by and hang with us. Have you been paying attention to today's show? I sure hope so. Take your calls in a moment at 800-520-1067 for the Klein Alley Show quiz. Up for grabs, tickets to a private show with 21 Pilots. That's next. Said maybe he'll loiter for a little bit and come to our party so you can meet this man who has brought his lie detector machine here.
Yeah,
All
he's
right.
got his lie detector machine, his little rolly backpack. He could be rolling it through Descanso.
The big results are about to happen. Vanessa, how do you feel? Any answers you want to change for the things you just said on the show?
No.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, people are very much enjoying this on YouTube right now. If you want to watch Vanessa squirm in real time, we are streaming right now, KROQ's YouTube. Whenever you're ready, John, go ahead and break down the answers.
When we asked her
You look like a toddler and act like a tween. How old are you really? She said 34. And that was true.
Oh, look at that.
She's really 34. She thinks she is, but we got to do
You're a
some
big girl.
DNA testing.
Is my mic on?
Oh, hold on. There it is. Now you're on.
Obviously.
I didn't think you were high enough to reach it. Go ahead, John.
I also think that tequila's hit us all.
100%.
Yep.
When we asked her, do you think Johnny is a lazy Gen Z pussy who doesn't deserve his job? She said no. That was her first lie.
Oh, Johnny, I love you. You know I don't say I love you.
That is true, actually. Getting an I love you from Vanessa is actually genuine and heartfelt.
Well, she also thinks you don't deserve your job, you Gen Z pussy, so soak that in
we
as
all
well.
know that.
All right,
We all
fair
know
enough.
that.
All right, go ahead. That's
I love
her
how
first-
Johnny's just okay with that.
Yeah, all right.
all right.
I'm a Gen Z pussy, you don't deserve my job. All right,
It
moving on. It happens.
When we asked her, if you had to sleep with one person on the show, who would it
Stupid
be?
question.
She said Allie, which I would have answered.
Yep.
Yeah, John.
But it was a lie when she said it.
Oh, Vanessa, who do you want to sleep with?
Not a lie.
Am I
Yeah,
giving-
because there's not a gay bone in your body.
Yeah, I know. Am I giving Zaddy vibes?
No one in here is my type.
Oh, come on.
Okay, volleyball.
You want to bang that
It
volleyball?
means me or Omar.
Who you? It's one of us.
No one, guys. The answer has been given.
Yeah,
And
but
the
it-
answer
yeah,
has been given.
But you lied. It was a lie.
Yeah, you lied, man.
That
Oh.
doesn't mean I have to answer.
Maybe it's one of the bosses, guys. Maybe
You got me.
Nasty.
Watch out, buses.
You've been nasty, girl.
Nasty.
Watch out, buses. Just kidding.
Moving on, John.
When we asked her, were you or your family ever involved in a drug cartel? She said no.
And that's a truth.
She knew that was a lie.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
And that's
Guys,
a truth.
No, that's a stereotype, and I.
With a pair of tickets up for grabs right now, a private show with KROQ and 21 Pilots that will be happening. It's funny because Nick Hexem was here earlier, and then he heard that we were doing this, and he said, I like those guys in 21 Pilots.
He's like, maybe I want to go to that.
He goes, when is that show? He asked, and I think he may join us as well. So
We said be caller 21 and you could possibly win.
We said, here's the number, 800-520-1067. Call at the right time and good luck. And he said, okay, I will.
Yeah, or you can listen to the whole show and take notes.
He said one time the guys from 21 Pilots told him a funny story. They said a drunk girl came up to them after a show and said that 21 Pilots reminded them of a mix of 311 and 311. That was the story that he told us.
He was
So-
like, okay.
So he's a fan of the band, and he may be there as well. So let's get you in right now. If you've been paying attention this morning, or at least you think you have been, it's time for the Klein Alley Show Quiz.
The Klein Alley Show Quiz.
That's funny.
Titi Kaga.
I don't have fleas. I have ants.
This Gregor likes Walmart.
You never call.
Ozzy.
I'm with you, Hitler.
Bitch.
Everything that happened on today's show could be the answer to a question. If you get 3 in a row right, that's proof enough that you've been paying attention to the entire show. And if you don't, then you should listen longer, listen harder, and you'll have another chance perhaps tomorrow. But right now, let's go ahead and say hi to Emily. First one out of the gate. But boy, these phones are full, and everyone claims they've been listening since, some of them say even since 5 a.m. So, Emily, good morning, and welcome to KROQ. Your destiny is in your own hands right now. You ready to go?
Good morning. Yes.
Okay. Take a moment. Breathe, whatever you need to do to be present. I don't want you to screw up, get disqualified on a technicality. You understand the prize at stake, right?
Okay.
You know what the prize is?
Yes, 2 tickets to the private show.
Okay. And which is the band?
21 Pilots.
Okay. I don't have a lot of confidence.
It's already intense.
I'm rooting for you, and I hope you take notes during today's show, or you're just going to trust your memory?
Both.
There's like a weird delay. Are you calling from internationally or something?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, here we go.
I think you're about to get scammed again, Klein.
I feel
She's
like-
trying to sell you a suitcase.
Are you selling luggage by chance? Because I'm interested. Here we go. Question
No,
number.
but I hope you get one.
Thank you. Thank you. Question number 1. Allie was forced to do a drive-thru confession earlier today at a drive-thru. And what did she confess to the person working at the drive-thru?
She went to McDonald's and told the workers that she got her test results back because she has herpes.
Let's find out if you're right. Very detailed.
Sorry, I just need a second. I just got some test results. All right. It was an STD test. Yeah. I guess I have herpes. I didn't know, so I'm just finding out right now. Sorry.
Sorry.
That was an
Oh,
uncomfortable
sorry.
conversation, but that is absolutely correct. Emily, you're off to a great start. First question, never easy. We move on now. And Allie just wants to point out for those of you that are hearing that for the first time that everything she said is absolutely true.
You know, it's hypothetical. This is just a funny bit.
It's not funny because someone's going to complain and say you're making fun of people that have herpes, but it's not.
It's okay to have herpes.
Yeah, Allie's
A
got
lot of
them.
people have it.
Allie's
1 in 4.
Allie's a carrier.
No, I'm not carrying anything.
She's patient 0.
I am full blown.
Emily, would you kiss Allie on the mouth for tickets to 21 Pilots? Yes or no?
No.
That's the right answer. All right, here we go. Question 2. We had a nice chat with Kevin from Tame Impala this morning, and he told us that he's got a Halloween costume planned this year, but then he mentioned what he was last year and the year before. Can you name one of those Halloween costumes that Kevin from Tame Impala or Tame Impala was last year or the year before?
He mentioned he was the Wiggles.
Let's find out if you're right.
Yeah, well, last Halloween we were the Wiggles.
Oh, that's right.
And the Halloween before that we were the Spice Girls.
Well, that is an absolute correct answer, which puts you in a great position, Emily. And for everyone else on the phone right now, Nicole, Robert, Michelle, Edgar, Christina, and everyone else who's rooting against you because they want your tickets, we are rooting for you. And if, by the way, regardless of what happens after this question, we still have one more pair of tickets we have to give away before the end of today's show. So even if you didn't get through, you're not on the air right now to play this Klein Alley Show quiz, you'll still have a chance to be caller 21 before we say goodbye. This could be your final question if you get it right. How you feeling now? Confident?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Question
I don't feel good. Is that
number
helpful?
3.
No?
Nick Hexem from 311 came into the studio, told us that he's going to be performing with which group in Las Vegas at 311 Day. I want you to answer this carefully.
The Blue Man Group.
For the win and your tickets to 21 Pilots, that is absolutely correct. Nick Hexem and the Blue Man Group joining forces, 311 and the Blue Man Group. That will be happening as part of 311 Day. And more importantly, Emily, you are coming to the private show.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm trying to keep cool.
Take a breath.
Okay.
Okay.
I just muted you because I screamed, but I'm good now.
Yeah, don't let us enjoy any of the glory on the radio. Save that for yourself.
I was going to react, but I won't.
That's fine. You just do all that in
I'll
mute.
save you the trouble.
That's fine.
Okay.
Congratulations. Hold on one second. Hey, if you didn't get through, don't worry. Another pair of tickets coming up shortly. K-Rock. K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. Jake, you got a number, dude?
Whose number?
You got someone's number, a bartender.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Good for you.
What does that mean? Does that mean you're going to use it and actually try to get on, go on a date or no?
Well, I thought about that. Well, actually, I gave her my number like a couple months ago, and then I never heard from her because she lost it. But then I saw her again last week, and she said, "Oh, I lost your number." And then I'm like, I gave it to her again, and she texted me that night.
I lost it again.
And she lost it again.
She said, "Hi, here's my number. Lose it."
Wait, when you say gave it to her, like on a piece of paper, you should just put it right in her phone? It's harder.
The first time I gave it to her on a piece of paper.
What an old school trick. I mean, why would you even...
nice.
No, why would you even do that?
No, I like it.
Because she was like busy taking orders and stuff. I didn't want to like stop her and like, you know, put my number in her phone or, you know, ask her for her number. I just gave her mine.
What led to asking for her number? Like, how did you...
I've run into her and talked to her quite a few times, and
Did you run into her just because you are a customer at the bar she bartends at?
Yes. But
so that's not running into her. That's going to her place of work.
Oh, funny! I just ran into you again.
I don't make it a point to go on the days I know that she works, and when she's there, she's really friendly and will talk to me for the show. Like I've gotten
a
audio
friendly
for
bartender.
Oh,
Wait
my
a
God.
minute.
Someone who's like, hey, this guy's a regular borderline barfly. I should be nice to him so he'll tip me better, right?
I don't know.
Do you ask for your weird drink there, the Floffelnoggers or whatever?
They don't have it there.
So
I just get a Budweiser on draft.
Wow, you go with Budweiser.
Do you tell her every time, though? Like, I wish you guys had Hoffen Floffels?
No.
By no, do you mean yes?
No, I don't say that. I mean, I say it internally, but I don't tell them that.
Okay.
So they don't have the beer you would choose, but you still... It's interesting that your bar that you're a regular at is a bar that doesn't even have your favorite beer.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rare thing to find on draft.
Yeah. Well, as somebody who has, you know, been wrong about somebody flirting with me before.
Yes.
I thought that the Trader Joe's employees were flirting with me, but in fact, they've just been told to do that. But maybe in this scenario, a bartender really was flirting with you, and you felt like this was beyond just bartender friendliness, right?
Yeah, I thought she was being overly friendly, like saying things that I'm like, well, that's kind of sexual.
What is something she said that you said, okay, now she's flirting beyond just standard customer, you know, good relationship?
Like, well, I did a pit stop with her, and she said that, like, I will lick your pits. Like, I'll lick you. And I'm like, okay, wow, that's...
Stop coming on to me.
A lot, yeah. That's a lot. But then last night I realized that she's a lesbian.
How did you realize that?
Well, I was at
Well, I
my
texted
lesbian
her.
friend's house, and we looked it up on Instagram, and her first like pinned post is her with her wife.
Oh, man. You read that whole situation wrong, huh?
I guess so.
There's just a married lesbian going, I'll lick your pits.
Oh, Jake.
That's great.
You were like, if I had said you bet money on the fact she's into you, you would have bet money on that? Like, that's how confident you were?
I mean, I was pretty confident. I was thinking about like asking her out to go to a show or something, but
Oh, well, you have had now a couple of lesbians that you've fallen for, right?
That's like the third lesbian.
Yeah, I think it is the third one.
yeah, I'm good at it.
Didn't you just sell your used car to a lesbian, too?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, and
You
you
know-
thought she was into you.
I mean, yeah, we're good friends.
See, I think what's happening here, Klein, is that they think he's a lesbian.
Oh, I think it's that there's no threat. They don't think he's a threat, you know? Like, I think most part...
Also, I am the hottest lesbian on the show.
I agree with that.
Jake was voted hottest lesbian on... We put
Especially
Jake,
when he has those thick-rimmed glasses.
Yeah, when you're all clean-shaven, Jake, I mean, you could put on a few pounds now. You got a little too frail for Allie's liking, but when you were a little thicker with
I
those...
like a little meat on the bones.
When you were
I
had
was a
those,
real Rachel Maddow.
when you had those big jugs, you were very popular.
Yeah, very Rachel Maddow.
When we put you and Allie both on the lesbian dating app, Jake got 10 times more response than Allie did, and Allie's an actual woman lesbian.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a pretty lady.
Jake was slaying. You could have done so well, man. I don't
And now
know.
that you have your leg shaved or waxed or whatever, you probably do even better.
Show that one part of my leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Don't give it all away right up front, you slut. You got to save it.
You slut.
If you'd like to go to 21 Pilots, we have a pair of tickets for you right now, and all you got to do is be caller 21. Don't believe me? Listen to this.
This is your captain speaking. Thanks for flying the Klein Alley Show. The only airline with no snacks, no leg room, and yes, tickets to K-Rock's private show with 21 pilots floating somewhere out the window. Very odd indeed. Be caller 21 to grab them now before we start charging for oxygen. 800-520-1067. Flight attendants, prepare for Josh and Tyler.
let's get the hell out of here. Sluggo will be in here in a few moments. He'll have more 21 Pilots tickets for you. Then you'll win them again with the great Kevin Ryder in the afternoons. But we have a pair to give you before we get out of here. Plus takeaways. And this is interesting, Allie, but the conspiracy theories continue to mount on the GOAT line. Sightings of either real or fake Blind Charlies on the streets of Southern California promoting our show.
Hello, good morning. This is Homeless Tim. I'm calling in to say that...
Do we know a guy, by the way, by the name of Homeless Tim, or is that a new...
We do now.
All right, so that's Omar. Is there a Homeless Tim that calls us, or is this
Homeless Tim? This is the first time I'm hearing about Homeless Tim.
All right, Homeless Tim, welcome to the show. Nice to have you.
On Friday, when we had the stabbing grab, I was at the Van Nuys Sherman Oaks Park here in Sherman Oaks, and I saw Blind Charlie, or somebody that looked like Blind Charlie, with a Waldo suit and a sign that said "Eat Vegan" or something, riding a bicycle north on the sidewalk by Hazeltine by Van Nuys Sherman Oaks Park.
I know where that is, but I don't think that was Blind Charlie. I don't think that guy can't ride a bike. He can hardly stand up and take a picture.
That would be incredible.
But what a trick. I mean, that may have been one of the bizarro Blind Charlies that's walking around.
With a blind man's cane, red and white cane, across their lap while they were riding the bike.
What?
I thought you guys had some reports of this before. I don't know. I missed the show part of that show, but yeah.
If you see any sightings, get a picture and take. I don't know what's happening in the streets, but it seems like a lot of people are helping to get the word out about the show by dressing like Blind Charlie, who dresses like Where's Waldo.
And carries around a blind cane.
And I don't think Charlie's not a cane guy, is he?
Yeah, he has a cane.
Oh, he does?
a cane, yeah.
Oh, he does? Oh, I didn't know. Well,
I
anyway.
thought I saw this guy over at the Pins Bowling Alley at one point, too. Maybe he's a lookalike. I don't know. But
It's hard to tell anymore, guys. I'll be honest. We're very confused. But thank you for doing whatever it is you do to help spread the word and hashtag grow the show. All I can say is your efforts are paying off, so thank you for that. We got a bonus podcast to bring you later this morning. It is the Klein Alley Shover Time, totally uncensored, totally nude, and a lot of swearing and profanity, which I know some of you like. This is where Allie gets to call me the C word.
Oh,
That's what we call quality. All right, takeaways from today's show. What do we got?
All right, 562, my takeaway is racists love Larry Bird.
Yeah, that is a fact. And the Celtics organization in general. But yes, Larry Bird was growing up. If you were everyone I knew liked Jordan, unless they were racist, in which case they liked Larry Bird.
I like Larry Bird.
But I like
Blonde,
Magic Johnson.
Guy.
That was my guy.
818, my takeaway is Allie has McHerpes. Cool.
She sure does.
213, mafia bosses buy their luggage on OfferUp.
Hell.
424, international calls can delay your emotions. And 650, my takeaway is Kevin the Nose is going to war with Mr. Vegas.
Hey, I don't think this is the end of what happened. This
I hope not.
This plot is
thickening
as we speak. Don't worry, I'm not done with this guy just yet. Very rare that I get to catch.
I'm not done with this guy, so I'm done with you guys.
When there's a scam, Allie, when there's a scam that I've fallen for enough now. I want to take all.
This is by far my favorite. By
Really?
far, yes. Because you thought you weren't trying to be funny when you were texting this guy that you were in the mafia. You really were mad and thought that you were intimidating him with your fake mob story.
I am mad.
Klein, what is wrong with you? How are you still getting scammed?
Okay.
I mean, seriously, a suitcase on OfferUp and a pregnant wife? Hello? You might as well just take your money and burn it.
Okay, that's a good idea. I like that guy's idea.
Did you get a suitcase, by the way? Did you buy one?
Yeah, I had to pay full price.
How much was it?
I won't get into that. Let me say hi to caller 20, and then we can officially get out of here. Excuse me, caller 21, and then we get out of here. I almost picked up caller 20. That would have been a big mistake. Hey, Peyton, you're caller 21.
Oh my God, no way.
You did it.
Oh my God.
How many times do you think you called this show in the last 4 days?
Literally more than 400 times.
Wow. Well, there you have it. All worth it. We'll see you at the 21 Pilots show, all right?
Oh my God, thank you guys so much.
Thank you. I'm going to share with you my baby monitor story when we get there.
It's a hit with the 21 Pilots.
Can't
fans.
wait.
Yeah, they love it. All right, we got to get out of here. What's your takeaway, Jake the Nerd?
Oh, that you love Magic Johnson so much you got AIDS.
That's real fandom right there. Allie, takeaway?
My takeaway is we would be nothing without the one crazy girl that put us on the map.
Yeah, thank you, crazy lady. And Omar, you got a takeaway?
My takeaway is that the boys are coming.
Yeah, the
Boys are coming. They're
Watch
on
out.
their way.
Watch out, Mr. Vegas. We'll do it again tomorrow. Try to do it better. In the meantime, stick around. More 21 Pilots tickets next.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.